weeks ago, and will I say unfortunately, the Oba, His Royal Eminence, Her Majesty, Oba of Benin, have affirmed the candidacy and presidency of Tinubu, telling Nigerians that he is ordained by God to rule Nigeria by all means, whether by omission or by commission. Do you agree with that, Mr. Lucky?
Anyway, in our culture, in those states, we respect our king. My name is Lucky. I don't know Lagos, as I said, and we respect our king. And why did Oba make sure that kind of thing is that one, when Tinubu said Milo come, Nigeria said no. At the end, he won the election. He went to court. He defeated Nigeria. Abi? So that is why I use that language.
Okay, he won the election.
Why would I say? Because you see, if God said, let me give you an example. If God said you will not die, you will not die. You know that?
I remember your antecedents before now.
I'll give you an example. Yes. So for him to be there, despite the hiccup and the frustration, tell me that's why Oba used that language. That maybe God destined to be there.
The word maybe now, you are putting some level of assumption.
But whether anyhow you put it, but Oba have said it, I've said it. Anyhow, we won't carry anyhow way. But I'm telling you, in our area, I cannot argue with Oba. In our culture, I can't argue with him. You have said it, but all I know is that our Oba should go out and see how people are suffering. You should be able to advise Tinubu that people are suffering. But although he won the election by mercy of God, whoever, whatever. But what I'm saying is that our Oba, we respect our Oba. I can't come here and say Oba collected bribe. No, I can't do that. That was not there.
Has anyone accused him of that?
Like Mr. Charles said.
Well, I never can tell, but everything is possible.
No, our Oba, we see, Edo has, we are so rich. We have oil, we have gold, we have silver. So there's no way about how much are you going to give Oba? Yes, a much that's poor.
So what makes them poor? When
I'm talking about the Oba.
Diamond and silver.
No, for Oba to come low and collect a bribe. No, I don't support that. I can't do that. Our Oba is so rich. He has money. That's why the money is not going to the people. But what I'm saying,
the money is not going to the people.
That is the government. That is government fault. It's not the Oba fault. That's the government. So now what I'm saying, Oba, I can't question Oba of Benin. That's our royal chief, king. And whatever he say, we're left for him, between him and God or Tinubu. But we are saying Nigerians are suffering under Tinubu. I won't tell you lie.
You see, according to the latest statistics, that Nigerians are now borrowing to eat. When you see this online lenders and all that, Nigerians are flooding the market of loans and borrowing, incurring debt, loans, just to eat. And here comes a respectable and one of the revered His Royal Majesty saying that a man who supposedly was rejected by more than 60-something% of Nigeria at the pool is ordained by God.
You see, I've told you, let's move away from that side. Let's move away from that side. No, really, I've told you that. You see, he has the right to say anything. Oba has the right to say anything. Like me, like you. But what I'm saying, we the people outside,
Yes, like what you are saying.
Yeah, yes.
The people are suffering.
Yes.
Including the job people, at the pool. Tinubu didn't win Lagos State at the pool. And here comes a man who, in his own dynasty, in his own throne, did not give his vote to Tinubu, coming to say that Tinubu is now ordained by God. Is he talking to the people who voted for Labour? Or to I myself, who is indifferent about the election?
No, as I said, let's say the truth. Oba has the right to say anything. Oba has the right to say anything.
He said Oba has the right.
He has the right.
I agree with you.
Oba has the right.
That's absolute right.
Yes.
Of his,
but as an adult man,
okay, let's see.
You know why this man supported his Oba? Because from Buhari regime, Oba was hungry. Now he won't collect his own share from the same Tinubu government. How can a man who voted for Obi now saying Tinubu is a messiah?
No, it is not said he's a messiah.
It's a person that is ordained by God.
Anyway,
God. No, see, it's only
anyway,
you are saying that this man said they get gold.
They said they get gold. See am.
for where?
Say for Edo, say they get gold.
No, cool down. Are you talking about artifacts?
everything, both artifact, both civic, we have.
No, the truth is, the artifact looting from Nigeria by our colonial masters, those states have a good number of them. Cool down, including golds, bronze, there are many. So asking whether they have gold deposit is a different thing. Whether they have it as a prestigious monuments, as a prestigious that one, I think they have it. No. That has no bearing. No. That has no bearing with poverty. What we are saying is, even when federal government recovered our looted artifacts, it's on record that those states, through the Oba's palace, have a good number of them. So you don't take that away from. We cannot misrepresent the facts. But that is different from if Oba is saying, "Thus said the Lord," when the Lord has not spoken.
Yes,
I cannot support that.
Because
me, I'm at a loss at the point. I'm at a loss as to when the Oba becomes the mouthpiece of God. Because I'm surprised when we start hearing that Oba is saying that the Tinubu's governor presidency is from God. Because me, I know that it is dangerous to say, "Thus said the Lord," when the Lord has not spoken. Because even the Bible made us understand that. He said, every other sin will be forgiven. He said, but any sin against the Holy Spirit will not be forgiven, even this word and the word to come.
I think the statement that credited to Oba look as if Oba is claiming to have spoken from God. And I understand that for you to speak from God, you must have the authority to speak for God. And I'm aware that the Bible says, "Thus said the Lord," when the Lord, what that says, "Thus said the Lord," when the Lord has not spoken. So if the Oba knows that he didn't get authority to speak from God or to speak for God in this regard, I think he better withdraw his statement. Because even Jesus Christ made it abundantly clear that the devil is the prince of this world. To that extent, almost everything that is done on earth, whether you call it primary election, governorship election, presidential election, all these are being pretended over by the devil. So by the time you see somebody coming out of that process, and you see a monarch trying to narrow it down to God's divine purpose, me, I'm at a loss as to why that should be coming from a respected monarch.
And what do you have to say?
Don't not believe it. I'm from Edo State. We only respect our Oba, we respect our real Akid. I can't say he has the right to say anything he wants to say. I have my own right. But I'm telling you, Edo people, the Nigerians are suffering. He's not feeling what we are feeling, but I will respect him as a king. Saying that I cannot say he collected bribe or maybe loyal to Tinubu and other things like that. Because we have everything at Edo State. Oba has everything according to he has gold, silver, money, billions he can spend. He doesn't feel suffering, he doesn't feel anything. He eat with gold. But we, the people outside, I believe we are suffering. After all, Oba voted for Labour. He did not vote for Tinubu. For him to say that, according to him, explanation, say one, Tinubu say million come. Nigeria thought is a lie. He won the primary to presidency, he won the presidency. After the hicking, frustration, and other thing. Now went to court. He went for 2 courts. Now he's there as a president. God definitely to be there. If God said he will not be there, he will not be there. But maybe God said, go there, nobody can stop you. That is why he's there. That's why he made that statement. But on the ground, what we are feeling in those states,
the plight of the people.
I don't think you cannot understand.
Less than 6 months has brought some Nigerians.
From escort to escort.
His own, of course, a dynasty or no.
Don't forget this our Oba school in UK or US. So he live the life of all this UK and America. So like the former Oba doesn't go out anyhow. He only come when Abacha came to meet him. He didn't even see Abacha. So the kind of model Oba we have nowadays, but I will still respect my Oba and I believe him. But what he said, that is so his own opinion. But I have my opinion. But people are suffering in Nigeria. Tinubu, for me, I'm telling you, Tinubu not do anything. People are suffering. Look at the naira. If you go to bank, want to withdraw 50,000 naira, they'll give you 10,000 naira. Why? Whether Kosido was the day the central bank director, governors, is collecting money for them to map against 2027. I don't know. Bank are being shocked about money. So what is happening to the government for me? As I know, people are suffering. Nothing is happening for 6 months or 7 months. When you born a child today, you know where it's going. But Tinubu government, just 2 years, after 2 years, election will start again. So I don't think we have anything to offer.
Nigerians are collecting loans to feed themselves.
My brother, I need loans. I am now only have 400 with me. I
already said, cool down, you need loan. When you have already proclaimed that the presidency that is there is ordained by God. Please go and meet you. Go and meet you. Go and meet you.
Is ordained by God to make Nigeria prosperous or to impoverish Nigeria.
That is your opinion. That is your
personally, I strongly disagree with that position. I do not believe that the man there is ordained by God, because Jesus Christ, if you are looking at working for God, God is even looking for more people to come in his vineyard to work for the kingdom of God, not in Asu Rock. So, and like I said the other time, during the coronation of an Oba, the Oba passes through about 2,000 something shrines, idols. You cannot pass through ordinances of idols up to 2,000 and something and come back the same thing.
You mean it's up to 2,000?
Yes, and if you come back, you want to go back to God, you need proper sanctification, proper purification. Not after buying to idols over 2,000 and something and come back and start telling us, thus said the Lord. You are speaking for God. I don't believe that.
Okay, let's hear about Mr. Charles. What do you have to say?
Mr. Machi, I'm sorry, Machi is one of the most respected journalists I have in this place. Even Mr. Mr. Malcolm said, I respect him a lot, but on this submission, I think he's been biased here. And why he's going on? See, you cannot, people are free to give out to express their feelings personally. When during the election, a man who you think you voted against in favor of another person, and the word how comes that the same man you are now preaching to the whole world that this man is being called by God. Okay. Your audience should always be submissive and tell people what they really need to hear, because Nigerians are not more happy. So I want to say this. I was sorry, maybe by the word, the choice of word I used, but he collected money. I'm sorry about that. But what I'm saying is that you should always go at those days when you respect our traditional rulers. Remember in the 80s, our traditional rulers happens to be one of the most respected people we have in this country. Before we invented what I call Western education, Western government, before there was a court in existence. So what happened? Now, Mr. Lucky is saying they are rich, his rich is this. You cannot proclaim the heart of a man. It is only God. Is your husband richer than Dangote? Dangote is looking for money. What are you saying? No, excuse me. What are you saying? Okay, let me tell you. Somebody was telling me that I filmed the video where I didn't say he collected money, but he said he also showed me the video where what Charles said. I cannot see it. You are insulting my Oba. Then the only thing he said that he said maybe he has collected money. That's why somebody challenged him. But I said what I said. Oba has your right to say whatever anything you want to say. But for me, in Benin, in Nigeria, we are suffering. Oba has everything. Oba has everything. Let me tell you, there is no Oba or king that will go to before Tinubu or even governor or agents of Tinubu. I said Tinubu is not doing well. I never see. Except pastors, like Bakari, the same pastors. But Oba, don't forget, government paid them money. So for Oba to say that, I have given the analysis why he said that. The reason is that despite the frustration, abuse, cost, the man still went there. Is to tell you that God ordained him. But what I'm saying, under Tinubu, under the Obas, Nigerians are suffering. Benin are suffering. He left for the people.
Another thing I want to say before Matthew, before Charles, do you know you are suffering? You are not suffering. If they are suffering, you will lead revolution. You will lead protest. You are enjoying it. Charles, people like Charles, they enjoy suffering. You see, yes. To lead protest and follow him. Not to just say, you he's expecting me. He should lead and follow him.
You see,
Yes, you see fighting. You lead. You want to lead the lead. You see you see talk. You see but you talk. You are
what are you saying?
You are smiling. No, I'm telling them now. Now you see. Now much to lead.
He's waiting for
much to lead. He lead so that he can bring the sheep. You see hiding. You see the hand number. See, let me tell you, you're running my sister. This thing, you are going to help me. You are going to do something. Today, we are walking to his own house. I'm going to put my sister down. What's going to my sister?
The protest will tell you.
From his house. We are taking our sister away from his house. The demolish your house in first time. What have you done?
Matthew. They say that
the demolish your house in first time. What have you done? Come and see what you guys saying.
What does it say?
That way, you people, we should meet the protest. And people will follow us at the back.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. We are going to continue with that video right there. I appreciate every one of you. Today is 29th November 2023. Thank you very much for your time with us. Mother of all, Mommy Diaspora, good evening to you, Mommy. Thank you very much for all you do. I appreciate you always. I appreciate every one of you right there. Can see CXL, David Platt. Thank you very much, Evie Jack, Epa Godwin. Thank you, Michael Organ, Emaro, and God bless you, all my people. Washington Marige, Epa Godwin, God bless you, all my people. Peggy Modi, thank you. Austin Prince, Miracle B, thank you. Nell James, I can see you as well. Nomano Sahari, thank you. Nena Ogbona, thank you very much. Great Mind, and many others. Maurice, I can see you as well. Joe Otaho, thank you, my people. Now God will bless you. Now please press on the like button and help us to share. Right, I wanted to respond to David Platt because it looks like you were responding. You were saying that if this is the okay, your first comment, you just left another one again. You said, so you are saying that that Oba said what Oba said is because if he does not, he will not be paid. I don't know what you were trying to say there. Listen, what our Oba of Benin said the other day doesn't have anything to do with payment or not. He's entitled to his opinion. So you must understand that. On this particular video, I personally disagree with his statement, but he's entitled to his opinion. No, nobody should go out of that. You can't force people out of their opinion. And there's something that somebody just said on this particular video, that no Oba in the whole Nigeria that can, challenge Tinubu directly, which I believe is true, because we said it the other day, the government is number one in Nigeria. So I believe I mentioned similar thing the other day. The government is number one. All the traditional rulers are all under the government, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. No, okay, David Platt. Yeah, I know you were responding to that person. I just wanted to add to what you were saying to let you know that regardless of anything, regardless of the suffering that is going on in Nigeria, you cannot see anybody that any traditional rulers that will insult the president directly, even though it's Tinubu or no Tinubu. In the history of Nigeria, no traditional rulers have done it, right? So, but we all still have the right to disagree with them. That's just the truth. I personally disagree with that statement that Tinubu was ordained by God, and I believe you also disagreed, and many others disagreed. On this particular video we are playing today, a lot of people also disagree with him here. You are going to hear more now on this video, so which is a normal thing, So let's listen to this video before we talk more about it. God bless you all. Thank you.
See, let me tell you something. I schooled in Edo State, all right? I schooled in University of Benin. I've always noticed one thing about Edo State people. Edo State people are not too strong. but they just claim as if to be strong, but they are not. But the only thing Edo State is very good at, when they want to protest, I know Edo State for that. They speak with one mind. That is one thing. And believe it or not, I lived in Edo State. When they want to protest, nobody. When they say we are going front, we are going front, we are going front. We are not going back. That is one thing. I want to say, if I say this, I will offend this man because I know what really happened. And then I have a reason why I said I will offend him. I will tell you what really happened there. You see, the statement Oba of Benin made, let me tell you the truth. If Oba of Benin had been supporting Tinubu from day one, I would have said when he makes that statement, don't forget, there was a time all the others, they did meeting, except Oba of Benin did not attend that meeting. That's because, and don't forget, Oba of Benin supported Labour Party. You see, people always forget history easily. Oba of Benin they supported Labour Party. There was another time he supported APC. Now, when you look at Benin is Labour Party. They all supported Labour Party. Now, the other now coming out to say that Tinubu is God sent. You know what I tell people? The other has been given $2 million, not dollar. They gave him dollars because. Please, let me tell you something. Let me buttress my point with something. Excuse me. Let me buttress my point with something. Remember the former CBN governor, if not the fact that the court exposed some of his dealings, you would have asked me if I have evidence. But now it is seen at the court. So what I'm trying to say, Nigeria will always ask you if you have evidence. If an armed robber want to thief, does he want people to have an evidence? The answer is no. If a foreigner that want to collect money, does he want people to have evidence? The answer is no. So why other people went to Lagos to Tinubu? Please correct that statement. He did not go to me. Well, he knew that if Tinubu comes to the palace, it will be exposed. But if you have an in-door meeting with Tinubu, it is a settlement for him. So they gave him dollars. That is why he came back. Yes. That is why he came back to say that Tinubu is a God sent. He did not say Tinubu is an Orisha sent. That is my anger with that guy. If he had come to tell me that what you worship in your own Benin, that Tinubu is sent by that God, I will understand. Not or just an ordinary Oba who is a traditional worshipper. Tell him about God. What does he know about God? The pastor, it is a beggar that is talking. I will listen to him. Because these are people representing God. But you are not representing anybody. Instead, you are representing just a traditional something. And you are calling. Listen, he has no right to his opinion on this. Because you are ruling for a set of people. Don't forget that people you are ruling are people that Tinubu government is dealing bad with. Why would you want to say Tinubu government is a God sent? It means you don't care what anybody can say. And if Benin people allow the other to have it free, then Benin people have a problem. I expect them to question the other until the other apologizes for that statement. Because I don't expect Benin people to lie the other to go scot-free with such statements. This is the first time it is made. I heard the other. Let me tell you. I heard the other with high esteem. Are you hearing, sir? I heard the Oba with a great esteem. I respect the Oba of Benin with everything I have. I always respect the Oba of Benin from day one because he's the only Oba who never visits anybody. He doesn't go to your place. I respect him. That's why I keep saying. The reason why I'm not saying much about Oba of Benin is because it happened to him. He's an Oba I used to respect. But I didn't expect this for you. So I will take it as a slip of tongue. What I expect the Benin people to do, don't castigate him, but warn him for such not to repeat. So that he should apologize to Benin people, suffering that he made a mistake. I don't expect you to castigate him because anybody can do mistake. He has never done it. Oba of Benin is one of the Oba I respect so much in the whole entire Nigeria. I keep saying it. This is the only Oba who knows how to respect himself. He doesn't collect bribe anyhow. But this one, and this so that's why I said, please caution the Oba. Let him withdraw that statement and let Benin people start to flow because some Benin people will take offense. Some people that the Tinubu government is dealing with, they will take offense. They will say what does Oba mean. So let him withdraw such statement and say it's a slip of tongue. And let them
on behalf of Benin, Oba Atokwe, withdrawing that statement that God gave it to Tinubu.
Yes, exactly.
But on behalf of Yoruba,
Yes.
I'm very sorry.
That's it.
Please forgive
Yoruba. He needs to be
and
because he has never
be someone any moment.
No. You know what I'm saying so. No, you know what I'm saying so. Listen, excuse me. You know what I'm saying so. I'm an Igbo man, but I follow Oba of Benin very well. And this is the only Oba that doesn't have skeleton in his cupboard. This is the only Oba that does. I've never seen any rubbish being linked to Oba of Benin. You can say to the Obas, the rest, but not Oba of Benin. And that is why I'm supporting Oba.
An Igbo man saying this kind of thing. Yes. I'm so happy. That day
I follow him.
You know, sometimes your head, sometimes down, sometimes your head correct.
Yes.
Today you are in the same track.
Yes.
I'm happy for you stay when you stay in the Benin.
Yes. Maybe his ancestors at least as you.
Yes. So the only thing I'm praying for him. The only thing I'm praying for him.
So I know their character.
The only thing I'm praying for this man.
Yes.
Is for God to locate him to a village.
Yes.
Let him remember home. God, all his life has been lived in Lagos.
Okay.
Lagos have used him, and I pray for God to locate him to where he covered Anambra or Imo State, because the house have been demolished. I'm not.
All right. Thank you very much, my people. Thanks for your time with us. I appreciate you all. It's very unfortunate that some people give their submission and one way or the other, you started disrespecting the monarch, asking the whole Oba of Benin to apologize to who? To who? Who do you want the Oba of Benin to apologize to? You know, in Nigeria, how? You know, so I don't understand. You know, even the Nigerian youth that are ranting everywhere right now. I wish I was expecting by now everybody will be on the street already fighting for their future. So that means everybody is just sitting close to computer and waiting who will make mistake and who will say something right or wrong so that we can react on it behind our computer, our keyboard as well. You know, the suffering is piling up every blessed day. Nobody's doing anything about it. You are just there talking on the street and you can't do anything. You are waiting for who will talk for you. Unfortunately, no monarch can speak for you if that's what you are waiting for. It might not happen forever. Yes, I'll repeat that. It might not happen forever. Even the way I'm even looking at it right now, it looks like even the monarchs, they are looking at all of us that we don't have sense. If we don't know what to do, so it's not their duty to tell you what to do. Same way some of you were waiting for Mr. Peter Obi to tell you what to do. Till now, Peter Obi, now the Supreme Court have judged everything in favor of Tinubu. Tinubu is now the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Whether you like it or not, he's the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And some of you are still there ranting every day. Even some people are still saying, Tinubu not be my president. If you enter Nigeria to the every rules that abide in Nigeria, that's what you will follow. You don't have no single right not to follow it, or you go to jail. That's it. So we cannot be behind our keypad and be, you know, you that is a nobody telling a monarch to apologize to who? Apologize to who? All you have to say, your human right is to say you disagree. That's all. Apologize to who? What did he say? He cannot apologize. How many people that have ordained or back are stood by Tinubu throughout? Prominent and eminent people that have stood by Tinubu throughout the day. Any of them apologized? So what are you talking about? You're talking about our Oba that actually supported, which I don't supposed to be saying here, that supported Labour Party. Peter Obi was the only person that our Oba welcomed to the palace with so much respect. So what do you want him to do now? Did you see our Oba come in, you know, to Lagos or to say such thing even when the case were in court? I remember that time when some of the people, prominent, I don't want to mention names anymore, prominent individuals were saying something while case were in court. Some of us came out here saying, oh no, the case are still in court. They shouldn't have been doing this. Let the court take over and order. Now the court have judged. So you want everybody to stay mute and become zombie forever, even when the court have passed judgment. You that is calling people to become zombie, you cannot do anything. You do something, take the lead. I believe a lot of people will follow you. The highest court in the country have taken decision.
So everybody got to move on. All the religious leader, in fact, any religious leader or traditional leaders that come out now to speak in favor of Tinubu, I can't blame them. Do you know why? The judge have passed, the Supreme Court have passed their judgment. So what do you want them to do for you? You want them to take the lead for you? You that is even more vibrant as a youth, you are lazy behind your keyboard saying all sorts of rubbish, and you cannot fight for yourself. You want the religious leader, the traditional leaders to come even after judgment was passed. I was even more angry, when lots of them were talking why the case was still in court. That's a different thing. A lot of them were talking why the case was still in court. That is wrong. But now the case is over. I have asked so many people on this platform, do we still have any other way we can remove Tinubu? Me don't know. You tell me. None of you can say anything. You are still there. You are angry. Tinubu not be my president. This is not my president. They are passing to today now. They have presented their 27.5 trillion naira budget. You are still there talking behind the keyboard. As we speak right now, today, Tinubu applied for another loan. Apply for another loan, 100 million euro and about 200 billion dollars or so. Today. I will be presenting all of them to you shortly. But we all are there behind the keyboard complaining. I don't understand. If I call Nigerians now that we are the most laziest people ever on earth, I'll say maybe I insult everybody. We are. Because we are not doing anything, but we are very good in talking, typing. See all those lazy youths that were talking on that video just now. They are on the street. They are hungry. They cannot do anything. They are just waiting. Anybody where you talk now, make we come out, face camera on me, make I talk. Is that all we want to be doing? That means this is how we are going to remain forever. There's important thing that we're supposed to do. We are not. In case you are not aware, the Supreme Court have passed their judgment. Any prominent individualisms you see that comes out today to speak in favor of Tinubu, that is how it should be. Because judgments have been passed. Even though they know Tinubu don't supposed to be there, they cannot come out anymore to say such. If not, they'll order for their arrest immediately. Now the Kanu de prison today. All of them will make mouths. When they do not talk anyhow. They can't dare. They can't dare arrest Nnamdi Kanu. They can't dare. Nnamdi Kanu is gradually languishing away in prison. Not all of Nafidu to help that innocent man come out from there. Now this month, Nigerians, your day. This month, just talk. I believe Nnamdi Kanu will be regretting now, say, people with me they fight for, none of them fee help for me. None of them block road because of me. None of them block airport because of me. Now, match all of them day. The same way all of you were saying, no, they're not going to arrest Peter Obi. I came here. I said, this month, I don't talk. So I go for people and I not go push Peter Obi, they arrest them. Because if they arrest them today, all of them go talk for 1 week when I enter house. Why do we have to keep our power behind the keypad? This is bad. We are very lazy. I'm sorry. And I don't owe anybody an apology for that.
3 months of a coup and ejecting France, Niger is going to become the 4th fastest growing economy in the world by 2024, according to World Economic Outlook projections. And Niger will be the fastest growing economy in Africa. Some of you may ask, where is Ibrahim Traore on this? Well, Burkina Faso will be the 9th fastest growing economy in the world by 2024, and the 6th fastest growing economy in Africa. There are other countries in Africa that are making good progress, like Libya, despite being in war mode. But I just wanted to focus on Niger and Burkina Faso because of the obvious reasons. When Niger increased the price of uranium from 0.8 euros per kilogram to 200 euros per kilogram. Immediately after the junta ejected France, critics laughed at them. Now see who is laughing. Imagine French companies were selling Niger's uranium at $200 per kilogram and giving $11 to Niger. But 200 euros versus 0.80 euros? I wasn't prepared for that. Anyway, I want to say congratulations, Niger. Africa is rising, and this is our moment. Listen to this video.
You see that particular video I just played? These are the things that I want Nigerians to take very seriously. Okay, look at a message that is coming from David Platt. Now, God bless you. He said, when Nigerians are ready for a massive protest, let me know. Because I don't understand what the judiciary is doing to us, what the government is doing to us. We are focusing on one particular thing. But before that, before I move on, I would like to apologize to everybody with my outburst earlier on, because I saw a message, from Alozie, City Alozie. May God bless you. This is one of the things I talk about all the time. People that will really be there for me, tell me the truth. Even though I'm angry, just say it. Thank you very much, Tiger in the City Alozie. May God bless you. Your message got to me seriously. Listen, guys, I'm not this kind of person, but when I saw the message that Charlie Boy wrote about the Oba of Benin, this is not nice. Yes, I personally disagree with my Oba. Me personally here, I disagreed. I'm not a biased person. How will God ordain Tinubu? I disagreed. Let's move on. But it now looks like Nigerians, it looks like when this guy died the other day, what's his name? This musician that died, what's his name? That was under Naira Marley. I forgot his name now. Can you imagine? This is not good. I forgot his name. I wish I was having people on the panel right now. Everybody came out protesting everywhere, just like everybody just perch for one corner. They wait for one person to go, do anything. Then we will just jump. Mobad, God bless you, Rosie Ayosh. God bless you. Thank you, CX. Thank you, Mother Patricia. Thank you so much. Everybody came out, protest everywhere. Which I'm not against that protest. But what happened now? Okay, look at what Aisha Yusuf just read now. The judgment, the document of their judgment or whatever, till now, the Supreme Court have still not given it out. We're in a country where things are getting worse every day. What are we doing about it? So that means we have the energy. Some of the energy might also be kept somewhere. The day I will do something wrong, me personally, everybody will bring out that energy. That energy should be utilized in the appropriate avenue. Now, look at what we all are facing. If you are waiting for any of the monarch religious leaders to do something for us, nobody will speak or work for you. I've said it over and over again here. Nobody will work for you. They cannot. Obasanjo, despite that, yes, he ruled in Nigeria before, he was the former president, is part of the problem we are facing now. He tried his best. His best did not work. Everybody is using indirectly, directly to talk to the youth now that the country belongs to you. We still not here. We don't understand what they meant by that. I don't understand where we are going in Nigeria, to be honest. Because it's very, 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 very annoying to know where we are. And I don't even know where we are going, to be honest. Nobody's doing anything about it. If maybe somebody on the comment section now, you'll do anything bad now, you will see everybody will just capitalize on that particular area. This person is a bad person. Is it that energy? Why can't we utilize it on the proper avenue right now? Tinubu's government came out already saying now that Nigerian people are happy with my administration. We talked about it a couple of days ago here. And I said it before, that if we stay mute like this, the Tinubu government will come out one day, either Tinubu or his government, anybody in this government will come out to say that Nigerians are happy with my government. Until Wike came out the other day to say it. It's sad. To be honest, we cannot just be like this. Let's focus our energy on the things that is really, really affecting us directly.
If me personally, I was a biased person, I would not even bring the topic of my Oba into this platform. I won't. If the video where I played last year's night, this I go complete that kind of video. Or the very day it happened, I will not now. You go ask me, say, you know what you're about to, I'll pretend say I know hear what you they talk. Now you think they know biased people. I disagreed, you disagreed, everybody disagreed. In fact, if the whole Nigeria will disagree, I don't have a problem with that. But you cannot insult him. Charlie boy, you know, with all the rest, I don't understand. This is the same thing Wole Soyinka did. Somebody that Nigerians respect so much. I don't understand how they managed to bring down their respect just like that. Charlie boy is one of the people that we respect so much. I played his video here, or I read his article here just 4 or 5 days ago when I was telling people his age. If you guys still remember, 4 days ago here, not too long, I was telling people that Charlie boy is 73 years old now. That this man have done so much for us in this country. I didn't know he would just. You don't do that. You don't do that. Now, okay, look now. Every social media now, either some people are disrespecting the monarch, while some people are disrespecting Charlie, while everywhere confusion, and this is what this satanic government wants. You know? So for me, sometimes Nigeria matter, they make person they vex to the extent that you just forget yourself. It's very, very annoying to see where we are, you know. Meanwhile, let's move on. Like I said, I apologize for my outburst. Yes, Edigbo, thank you very much. Thank you. Now, God will bless you. Yes, I take feedbacks very, very seriously. Yes, but we can't continue like this. To be honest, sometimes I just want to take break out of this media, maybe 1 month break. To be honest, it's stressful. It's really, really depressing. Many of you cannot understand. Or maybe I'm applying too much emotions into this then. And maybe the Nigerians themselves, most of the Nigerians themselves, most especially the ones in Nigeria, they are not even interested. Maybe I should remove the emotions and just talk like the way other mainstream media are talking. I can train myself for that. I think that will be much better. I will not, you know, I'll just present it to you guys. I will not see, and you know, Tinubu presented this is our job. That's it. I will not even say I can do that. Present stuff here, allow people to talk from beginning to the end. I tell you guys, okay, thank you, good night, let's go to bed. I can. In fact, in the past, a lot of people have told me to do it like that, to allow people to talk. I shouldn't say anything at all. I can do that. But if all of us continue to pretend, you know, out of the truth, we are not going to go nowhere. That's just the fact. We are not going to go nowhere. Where this one go say, "You not concern me, you not concern me, you not concern me." You know, please, please, we can't stay mute like this. It's tough. Christmas is around the corner. You and I, some of us that is talking right here, we have a way that we feed ourselves. We by God's grace, we all are already blessed. But a lot of people, millions of Nigerians, don't even have hope how they will survive this Christmas. Are you fighting for yourself or really for the people, for the Nigerian people? I don't know. Nobody have ever paid me to do what I'm doing today. Nobody, no politicians, nobody. Peter Obi didn't pay me to do what I'm doing, or I stood with him all through. No, I don't even need it. I don't want anybody to start paying me, then you'll be controlling me on how to manage my platform or the people that I need to allow into my platform. I just want Nigeria to work in our time. It's painful, it's disheartening, it's stressful, it's really depressing to know that the country is getting worse. Listen to what Rufai have to say here. Maybe this one might still touch you. Because maybe not the emotion when they apply to this thing. Because this news now, where Rufai want to talk so, despite the 7.5 trillion naira budget that they've submitted, Tinubu requested for another loan today. Today. Listen to this.
Ahead of today's presentation of the 2024 appropriation bill to the National Assembly, President Bola Tinubu is seeking approval for fresh external loans of $8.6 billion and 100 million euros. Arise correspondent Omo Bazwaye reports.
Now, Tinubu seek for a fresh $8.6 billion and 100 million euro. I don't understand. Are you people getting this? Oh my God, they watch all these things, say normally, mo entertain and say mo go sleep. What is happening in Nigeria, for Christ's sake? Me, I don't understand though, because it be like say I'm not beginning to believe that Nigerians now mat now we dey. Now make me fair talk and just now say Nnamdi Kanu dey prison now. I don't know. I believe say Nnamdi Kanu don't dey. Somebody correct me. Nnamdi Kanu have been there now for the past 4 years or 5 years or maybe 3 years. I know minimum of 3 years. Till now, Nigerians wey talk say they don't fit try and they don't fit try. Nobody fit do anything to rescue or help Nnamdi Kanu. So now match we really dey. Me not can understand again. Now match we your day. Everybody your day your back. Go ahead, we are with you. Go ahead, we are with you. But this is unfair. Sunday Igbohu was arrested. Nobody, everybody will make mouth. Sunday Igbohu must be this. If they try, nobody fit do anything. Say they release Sunday Igbohu that the guy don't run go Germany. Straight away, he not go even enter Nigeria again. He don't go Germany. May they release now the economy still wrong, go one country then. All of them, your whole mouth. We are good at typing. We are good at criticizing each others. We have allowed these satanic politicians, both past and present, to divide you and I. Then so that we can continue to fight ourselves. Okay, now this fresh law now waiting to request for so. Nobody even talking about it. I guess, I bet you, between now to the next 24 hours, you're not going to see anybody talk about time again. Hear the figure again by yourself. Just hear the figure again by yourself.
To the National Assembly, President Bola Tinubu is seeking approval for fresh external loans of $8.6 billion and 100 million euros. Arise correspondent Omo Bazwaye reports.
According to President Bola Tinubu, both borrowings of $8.6 billion and 100 million euro are contained in the 2022 to 2024 external rollout borrowing plans approved by the Federal Executive Council for the immediate past administration of President Muhammadu Buhari. The president said the latest loans have become necessary in the wake of financial crunch and hardship occasioned by fuel subsidy removal. He said the African Development Bank and the World Bank Group have indicated interest to assist Nigeria mitigate the impact with a sum of $1 billion and $1.5 billion.
Consequently, the required approval is in the sum of United States dollars 8,699,550,000, and for the euro, looking at a total of 100 million euros.
Tinubu said his government hopes to invest the loan in critical infrastructure such as electricity, roads, railway, healthcare services, and other key areas to create wealth and employment opportunities in line with his renewed hope agenda.
I would like to underscore the fact that the projects and programs in the borrowing plan were selected based on positive technical economic evaluations, as well as the expected contribution to the socio-economic development of the country, including employment generation, skills acquisition, support towards the emergence of more entrepreneurs, poverty reduction and food security to improve the livelihood in all the 36 states of the Federation, including the Federal Capital Territory. Considering the huge infrastructural deficit in the country and the enormous financial resources required to fill the gap in funding infrastructure in the face of dwindling financial resources, it has become imperative that we resort to prudent and external borrowing to bridge the financial gap, which would largely be applied to key infrastructure projects.
The loan request was referred to Senate Committee on Local and Foreign Debt to report back in 1 week. Nigeria's public debt stock, which includes external and domestic debt, stood at 87.38 trillion naira in second quarter of 2023, indicating a growth of 75.27 on a quarter-to-quarter basis. The latest request is bound to increase Nigeria's debt profile. Omo Bazwai, Arise News.
Dr. Bati?
My people, when I hear that one, $8.6 billion and 100 million euro. We are talking about high currency here. High currency. We are not talking about naira. We're in big trouble. I believe it will be much better if Nigerians can put less energy behind the computer and face the realism of this hardship. That's my advice. To be honest, that's all I can say. I'll post out a link right now for those of you that don't want to join us before I present the other video for you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. Thank you very much, Adesuwa Osagedemi. God bless you. That feedback means a lot. Thank you. Didi Anthony, thank you very much. David Platt, thank you very much, my people. I appreciate every one of you right there. Thanks for your time with us. I appreciate you all. Madam Patricia Tagbojomi, thank you so much. Scholastica, thank you very much. Maurice, I can see you as well. Thank you so much. And God will bless you now. Please help us to press on the like button. Let me post out a link for those of you that don't want to join the panel so that we can hear your voice as well. A link has been posted. But meanwhile, before you join us, let's listen to what Ojiokbe have to say here. Thank you.
Let's begin what's trending, following up on the visit by His Royal Majesty, the Oba of Benin, Oba Ewari, II last week in Lagos, where he met with the Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, and congratulated him on his re-election. Well, the Oba's visit elicited several reactions, especially after he stated that Lagos was founded by the Benins, while the Balogun of Eko, Abisoye Oshodi, in a video now making the rounds on social media, disagreed with the Oba, stating that the Oba's ancestors only settled on a small land that was called Eko before the creation of Lagos, and forcefully imposed a tax system on the traders that were on the land. He further stressed that the Benins never founded Lagos. Well, let's take a quick listen before we come back for a discussion.
With all due respect to the Oba of Benin, Oba Atokpeye, sir, may you live long. Point of correction, sir. Lagos was never founded by the Benin. Lagos was never founded by the Benin. I'm glad that you said some part of Lagos, not all or the entire Lagos. Yes, you are right. Your ancestors settled on a small island that was called Eko then, before the creation of Lagos. And on this very island, they never created it. The island has been there before the arrival of your ancestors. Your ancestors only came and forcefully imposed a taxation system on transit with the traders on the land called Igoro, Idu Igoro, wherever that means in Benin, I do not know. But there has been other tribes on the island before the creation of Lagos. Even before the creation of Eko, we have the Aworis, we have the Isheri, we have the Olofin. So many tribes has been on Lagos, or the modern Lagos now, before the creation of Lagos State. If you want to allude to the assertion of the Oba of Lagos, Oba Rilwan Aremu Akiolu, that said that his ancestors was traced to the Benin. Yes, the man was right. If you want to talk about the Ashipas, the Ologukuteres, the Ados, the Erelukuti,
they are limited to Isaleko, not Lagos in general. So a lot of people that are saying Lagos.
Okay, let me quickly correct a statement from the comment section. Edigbo, Thomas, Mary. No, you are getting it all wrong. You said Mr. Elvis, you said Oga Elvis, you should not be angry that some Nigerians, whether Igbo or any other Nigerians, disagree with the Oba. No, please, no. I've never, ever done that. I'm saying that nobody should insult the Oba. Please, you have 100% right to disagree. Even myself, I disagreed. So why should I be angry that you disagreed? No, please, I want you to get that right. Right from the day one, I disagreed. But don't insult the Oba. That's all. You have the right to disagree. I don't have a problem with that at all. Thank you very much.
This is no man's land. Yeah, somebody created Lagos. No. Lagos has been, that island has been in existence before the creation of Eko and even the creation of Lagos State.
Well, Dr. Abati Rufai, it appears that Mr. Oshodi here is alluding to the fact that, Lagos was founded by a cocktail of settlers. I mean, it does elicited a lot of reactions. Let me take this reaction that I got recently. This person wrote, the dates and periods he quoted are all long after the expansionist period of the Benin Empire, when Eko or camp was created and a superintendent left there by Benin Army. This was during the expansion of the empire to far away Dahomey and beyond. The emotional display of this speaker does not address the history of the settlement correctly. For his information, the word Idu refers to the ancestral spirit of the Benin royalty. Well, I also found a French magazine recently. I mean, you know that history was taken away for a while, and a lot of people, have some sort of misconception about the Empire of Benin. This is a French magazine, 8.6Billion, and, they talked about, around the 10th century AD, a state known as the Kingdom of Benin was founded by the Edo in the southwest of present-day Nigeria, famous for its bronze plaques and portraits. It will pass between the middle of the 15th century and the 16th century from the status of a small state to that of an empire.
To be honest, I don't know why history is so difficult for people to understand. Even now, Ojiokbe is not even lecturing the Oshodi, the Mr. Oshodi. Although I've never seen him before until the video came out. History. I don't understand. Please, educate them.
One of the most powerful and prestigious in the history of pre-colonial Africa. I mean, there they pulled up a map of the Benin Kingdom showing where it is. Well, according to tradition, Benin was ruled by two dynasties. This is the second of them, which is showing Lagos. The dynasty traditionally presented as being of Yoruba origin, that of the Oba. The Oba dynasty of Benin would have emerged around the 13th century, shortly before a local leader, Evian, would have tried to found a new dynasty. However, the Edo kingmakers opposed it. In search of a new legitimate dynasty, they turned to Oduduwa. This was one of the Oni sovereign of the holy Yoruba city of Ife or Ile-Ife in present-day Nigeria. They asked him to send one of his sons to rule the country. I mean, you do see that map, and this was from 8.6Billion back in 2014. Dr. Abati.
Well, number one, look, I'm a very busy and serious-minded person. I don't want to be responding to armchair historians.
Armchair historians, you call them.
The gentleman that spoke, maybe his bona fide is that he's Balogun Oshodi. What is the source of his history?
You see the way Abati describe this Mr. Oshodi. This is just too much to handle. Kai, I take all armchair historian.
Is it oral tradition, or is it based on emotional conception of the story? This is an old argument, and many historians have written on this. Philip Igbafe, professor of the Ibadan School of History, was one of the leading, writers on Benin history and, the interconnection of Benin history with other communities. including his book on Obaseki of Benin, Benin under colonial rule, British imperial rule, and all of that. And then you have the present Oba of Benin, Ewuare II, commissioning a more comprehensive book by contemporary historians from Benin, The Benin Monarchy, an anthology. That book is called. I was to review the book at the time they were going to present it publicly, but one thing happened or the other, I couldn't go to Benin. In other words, there are also people from Lagos who are professional historians who have written books on this subject.
Exactly.
So, I mean, maybe what we really need is to leave the conversation to the academics. Otherwise, there will be no end to it. Lagos is no.
You know, a lot of people don't talk about this. This Oshodi just come from nowhere. They say, I disagree, sir. I disagree, sir. Even our Lagos Oba himself, in Tokam, say, see as it be. I don't understand. What are you disagreeing with? Eh? I am not getting that. I wish I have the video here because I wanted to, you know, the video from the Oba of Lagos that I played yesterday. I'll play it later on. Let me bring it to the screen. Let's continue with this one quickly. Thank you so much, my people.
Lagos belongs to people of Isaleko. Lagos belongs to indigenous people. Half of the people commenting on WhatsApp and television, they are ignorant, and many of them are not even from Lagos. And from the testimony given by this fellow, he says even his own ancestors came from Nupe to settle down in Oshodi, and played major roles in the history of Lagos. He even said the Tinubu family came from Borno State. Okay, but so Lagos State is a melting pot. It's a melding pot of many cultures, civilizations, and all of that. After all, in this same Lagos today, there are people who are not contesting Isaleko with anybody. Okay, but there are Egba Asia.
Yes.
There is a place called Abule Egba.
Yes.
And the Egba people, you can't go there and say you are an indigenous person. They say no, this is for Egba people.
Yes.
And that in fact, we were also major people in central Lagos. There are people here who are descendants of Brazilians.
Yes.
There are people here who are descendants of the Portuguese. Okay? Shomolu, there is a place called Shomolu in this Lagos. It's Ijebu people.
In fact, we have a Dogolu Street in Shomolu.
No, Ijebu man. We agree with you if you say this place. So Lagos has grown over the centuries as a melting pot of civilizations, of cultures, and that is what makes Lagos special. So all this battle about indigenship and all that, I think we've gone beyond that. We should be focusing on how we can make Lagos a livable, prosperous place for all of us.
Yes.
Whether you are from Benin, or you are from Egbaland, or you are the Ijebu people in Shomolu, or you are from wherever, So that I think is what is important. How can the blue rail line work? How can the red rail line work? How can people be happy living in Lagos? How can Lagos State live up to its classification as the 5th largest economy in Africa?
Well, Dr.
So all this ethnic baiting, right, and all of that, and we are the owners of Lagos, and we are Ologun Kutere, and we are Oshodi Tapa, and all that. It sounds
well, Dr. But I'll have to say, I think history is very important. I don't think that we should disregard the conversation.
I'm talking about history being important.
Yes.
In fact, the justification for that is that, history was removed from the curriculum.
That's what I said earlier.
I think they should begin to teach history.
Well, I think that they have.
So that people don't do armchair commentary.
Right. Like I was saying, I think it is so important because if you don't know where you are coming from, you wouldn't know where you're going. Yeah. So I think this conversation, even though it's quite sensitive, I think it is important for Nigerians to understand their history and know where they are coming from. I think that this is not the first time that we're hearing this, and it will not be the last time that we'll hear about it.
Okay, you see that? Even the 3 of those Arise presenters there, all of them agree with the Oba of Benin. Say Benin founded Lagos. How you want us to explain this? Most Benins, our surname, is similar to the Yoruba surnames. You know, so there's nothing wrong about it. But this argument now, and they see for social media, a lot of people are saying that Igbo people don't come up for this. This is a fight between the Benin. No, it's not a fight. It's just an understanding. Before we move on and start talking, I would like us to quickly, once again, listen to the Oba of Lagos. What the Oba of Lagos have to say here. I played it yesterday or day before yesterday. Let's recap.
Relationship between the Benin and the Iko people. Yes.
The first Oba of Lagos is a male descendant of Oba of Benin and very close person to him. He sent him on a mission here, and that's why we have a song. Omoko moko ni wa o, awa ki n ṣọmọ abidanu. Ode Bini no bi baba awasi. Oba lo bi síbẹ̀ kì í ṣàárẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin gbọ́, that's any at the installation of any Oba. That song is always there. And anybody wants to be a chief or anything, or Oba, at that Enowa, when we finish the ceremony, we do like this. That thing we are doing, they are saluting the Oba of Benin.
Simple as ABCD. What's the argument all about? And you just, I don't know if you want to trend, you want people to know you, or I don't know.
Mr. Najawad, can I come in 5 seconds, please?
Yes, two people called at the same time. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. For me, the people arguing about Lagos like that Balogun, for me, in my own opinion, is that people selling lands, people connected to the demolition going on. They are threatening because the Oba Bini came and made a very big statement. I mean, probably a meeting was held behind closed doors because since 2-3 days now, we have not been hearing about the demolition. There seems to be a temporary stop. So yes. I think that man, he was standing representing the satanic people in government of the Lagos state. They quickly push him forward. He's representing more than 200 wicked men and women in office just to counter the Oba. But you cannot, who God has blessed, no man can curse. You know, history is there. When it's my turn, I'm here to speak about the Benin history and about the greatness of the great Benin kingdom those days, how they competed with the United Kingdom, how they competed with the Kingdom of Denmark, with the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and so on and so forth. How the Benin kingdom stretches to the Ashanti kingdom, present-day Ghana, after Lagos, the boundary. We have a lot to learn. This is why they remove history. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. When it gets to what you said, may God bless. Yes, sir, go ahead for quick.
You see, I said one thing here that if Nigerian write the history of Nigeria, you will see accusation from left and right. I want you to find the picture of the coronation of the Oba of Lagos and see how the Benin, where they were the Yoruba were subject. Check if you can get the picture of the coronation of the Oba of Lagos, you will see what I am saying and what they are disputing. That picture shows the stamp of creation of Lagos by the Oba of Benin. It's there. Go, if you can bring it out. I don't know how to send it to you so that I can show it to everyone. There is something that the Oba of Lagos hold in his hand. That thing.
That's what the Oba of Lagos just confirmed just now.
It's called Ebe, and that is given to them by the Oba of Benin. It's there. Let them dispute that now. Show it to them all. Let them dispute that.
Please send it to me if you have it there so that I can display it. Thank you.
I will try and send it.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you so much. All right, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. We've come to the end of the end of our presentation today. Thank you so much, everybody, for your understanding with us. As you all know, on this platform, you know, we beg in advance that we might offend you, you know, every day. But one thing you must understand, that we're not a perfect people. Always understand us, manage us. You know, the situation of Nigeria is enough for anybody to get emotional. You know, I'm very, very happy how the Arise presenters, Rufai, Dr. Abati, and Ojo, they handled this particular issue just now. When we see truth, more they talk and all of them stand with the truth just now. So sometimes maybe that's what we display here as well. But in case we didn't display it properly how you want it to be, please always forgive us. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate every one of you for your time.
Mr. Najawash, I would be very happy if this discussion and the Oba Benin visit to Lagos, the coming out of this man, if it can fully lead to the stoppage of land and houses demolition in Lagos State.
Yes, information also reached me that was part of the reason why Oba of Benin went to Lagos.
Exactly.
To see the governor.
To remind them of the real boss of Lagos.
Yes, that they should stop the demolition and all that. And you can see that really, like you stated earlier on, for the past 3 days now, there's no single demolition is going on anymore in Lagos. And another information also reached me, allegedly, that people that have proof of their of the approval that they will be getting compensation. But this one is allegedly, so that's why sometimes it's not good for everybody to run more than their shadow. You don't actually know who is working for you behind the closed door. Must we bring everything to the public space before we understand who is for us and who is not for us? Do you know that on my platform, some people support me financially that have always warned me never to say it on air, for example? Yes, I have 1 or 2 persons who every month will just send me this money, say, Mr. Najawash, this is you. Please don't mention my name. That's the same thing. You that is listening to me right now, there are 1 or 2 people that is working for you to be successful in life. But you don't know them yet. So not everybody will hear the beat they go. Please, let's calm down to understand what is going on right now, because the ongoing demolition, the mark loss of houses to demolish, and there's still a lot of them left to go. But at the moment, there's a pause. Then what we should be asking ourselves now, why the pause? Please, I will accuse people now that we shouldn't allow our emotions to overrule us, but even me myself, I'm guilty of it. But please, let's be calming down. God bless you all. Let me call on Give Us a Mandate. Is the first person on the panel today. Thank you very much, my brother. Give Us a Mandate. I'd like you to please talk to us. Good evening to you, my
thank
brother.
you very much. Hopefully you can hear me clearly.
Yes, so we can hear you, my brother.
Good
Thank
evening
you so
to
much.
everyone. Good evening to Nigerians, and then good evening to everyone in the comment section. Greetings and greetings and greetings and greetings. I think the very first thing, I don't care who founded Lagos. I don't care about who founded Lagos. I don't care who founded Nigeria. I don't care who founded what. What I care about is the fact that a Christian lady is actually in detention right now in the northern part of the country. A Christian lady will be tried with Sharia law. Why? Because she exposed the killers of Deborah. I don't care about who founded Lagos, but I care about your aviation minister, a lawyer being made your aviation minister. And in some few days ago, we've been hearing about plane serving. Imagine you board a plane going to Abuja and you end up in Asaba, and nobody's saying anything about it. I don't care about who founded Lagos. I don't care about who founded Nigeria. I care about the fact that the man that is called the president of Nigeria was not duly elected by Nigerians. He stole the mandate.
No, please,
drug baron,
Give Us a Mandate, please. You cannot call him a president. I thought we already said this thing the other day. Please, you cannot.
So
you cannot.
Is that my
no?
That's my language.
No, you cannot.
Okay.
Just call, if you don't want to call him president, call him Tinubu.
Just say druggy. He's a drug pusher now.
Okay.
Druggy.
Okay, I don't. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Either way, the man in Aso Rock, I don't care about him. He's a certificate forger.
Yeah, druggy.
He's a criminal drug baron, convicted drug baron. I don't care about the issue of who founded Lagos or Nigeria. The wife of the one that sits in Abuja said some days ago that all of the wealth of the Igbos will become theirs. I don't care about who founded Lagos or Nigeria. I care about the young children that are out of school without food.
My brother, give us a mandate. If you don't care about who founded Lagos, but people are suffering over this misunderstanding, the conflict, the ego, and all. In Lagos, a lot of people have lost their houses because of this now.
But
we should care.
They were not.
Yes.
They didn't.
Yes, I wanted to say something that we can. This is the sensitive time, my brother. People are losing their lives and their houses, committing suicide.
Exactly.
We cannot say we don't care about Lagos right now.
Let me finish my submission first. Hold on, let me finish my submission first, please. Let me finish first. They are not losing their house. They are not losing their house because of who founded Lagos. They didn't demolish their house because of who founded Lagos. They demolished their house because of the election. And that is the evil that you and I should call out. They didn't lose their house because of who first found Lagos. They are losing their houses because they voted for a man with competence, character, and capacity. That is why they are being punished. They are not being punished about who founded Lagos. That's not the sentiment behind it. They are not being punished because of who founded Lagos. They are being punished.
But my brother, a solution is coming to them from another angle.
Hold on, sir.
People are hearing you. We cannot hold on, my brother. We cannot hold on. Okay. No, we can't hold on.
Can you just hold on?
We cannot hold on. We can't hold on. We can't hold on. No. We can't unless Mr. Naja will stop me. We can't hold on.
Mr. Alice.
We can't, because people are, if you supposed to build a house for 100 million and they are demolishing it, and a king left his palace to correct them with his wisdom, you are telling me we shouldn't care about who founded Lagos? Really? Because you are not an Igbo man or it does not affect you?
Mr. Alice, please let him finish, please. Let him
They
finish.
lost their houses not because of who founded Lagos. Do pay attention and listen, sir. They didn't lose their house because of who founded Lagos. They lost their house because of the fact that they chose competence, character, and capacity. And that is
no, I disagree with you. Give us a mandate. The tribalism have been there. The tribalism have been there right from time.
Okay, give us a mandate
because of this election.
But
give us a mandate. Give us a mandate.
But it was please hold on, sir. Hold on. But it was amplified during the election, right?
It has always been there. It's a pause and play. It's always a pause and play.
Okay, give us a mandate. I just want to say, you don't need to be afraid of letting your opinion known. I'm not trying to.
Sorry to interject, you guys, please. Naija Watch, I've sent it.
Afraid of what?
Okay, Mona, let them talk. I beg.
Don't be afraid of expressing your opinion about who owns Lagos, please. Don't speak your truth. Don't be afraid about that.
I don't talk. I beg. I'm not from Lagos. I'm from Oyo State. I'm from Oyo State.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You have an opinion. Where that
matters
opinion
to me because I'm not. Yeah, I mean, so see, my brother. Regardless, what I care about, honestly, what I care about is one, that Rhoda is in prison. Why? Because she revealed those that murdered Deborah. And we are here fighting about who founded Lagos. I care of the fact that now they are going to borrow more money. I care about the fact that a lawyer was made the aviation minister. Yesterday, I was just pulling up on over here. The FAA in the country where I live worked for United for over 15 years. That means he has been in the aviation industry. He knows the in and out of the aviation industry. More people died in car crash than in airplane. But once an airplane drops, it becomes the talk of the world. Why? Because about those.
Mr. Give us a mandate. Good evening.
Please, can you just allow me?
I know. I want to ask you one thing. Only one question. I want to ask you one question. Please, I want Mr. Naija Watch to do me a favor. I want make it put you for the big screen. Open your camera. Make all of us see you well. Not wear glasses, so that's what we want.
So how does that affect my
why, Madam?
Naija Watch.
Wait till they
I
happen.
have sent the picture to you.
I have it here. Yes, please.
I don't deal with your sentiment, Madam Patricia, because I just feel that you're not straightforward. So permit that. So I don't care about that. How does open my camera?
That's what I'm telling you now. Please, you say you will come with your babariga and everything. Please, Mr. Ivy, do that favor, I beg.
No,
just
please, Madam Patricia, let him finish.
Hold your lane, madam. Hold your lane, madam. Hold your lane.
Please, give us a mandate.
Let me hold your lane. So
go ahead. It's okay. Please, please. She's an elderly woman. Don't disrespect her, please.
No, she asking me to open my camera. How does that affect my submission?
Yes, I know. There's a way you can always talk to elderly people without not disrespecting them. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, I'm here for you. I say you should go ahead.
First now. No, she disrespected
yes,
me
but
now.
I came in now. I came in.
My comment now does it? Okay, my comment now does it look respectful?
Go ahead now, my brother.
Well,
please.
I
came in for you already.
So like I said, I think what we should care about is the pain that people are suffering.
Are you there?
We're told that Tinubu was ordained by God, a criminal. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Regardless of who founded Lagos or who doesn't found Lagos, all I care about is the of the people. And Nigerians should leave these petty talks.
It's not a petty talk. I disagree with you, my brother. Who founded Lagos is not a petty talk.
My brother,
it's the same satanic people that you are talking about today that abolished the history in every.
Can I interject him?
You know why? It's not a petty talk. Please don't call it a petty talk. You know they deliberately abolished the history for you and I not to know the history. Go ahead.
Okay. I just told you that history cannot be erased, right? If you also go and history. The history that people are clamoring about today about who founded Lagos or who don't find Lagos. If
you they pause, so give us a mandate.
You can see
give us a mandate.
And I'm not yet to talk about
you hear me? No. You they pause.
I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
No, you they pause. You go still go. You they pause. Please stand in a better signal. Okay, go ahead.
So, by Nigerians, Tinubu can still be removed. Forget about the fact that maybe Supreme Court has said whatever they want to say. If we intend to remove him today, we can remove him. All it takes is our unity. Okay. I know maybe you listened to part of the NADECO World Conference, right? If you listen to the NADECO World Conference, things are going underground. This guy can be removed. And so now, one of the reasons why he doesn't want, that's one of the reasons why they don't want Nigerians to be united. Because if we remove him, Sri Lankans did it, we can do it.
Exactly.
All it takes is our unity. So, my Edo brothers, it is in history that Edo found Lagos. It is in history that Aworis own Lagos. Whether who found Lagos or who doesn't found Lagos.
No, honestly, it's not in history that Awori own Lagos. It's not in history.
Please,
sorry.
Please, can you just hold on, please? Can you just hold on, please? Leave it. Please, just forget about all of this, and please. I'm not here to follow you to drag about who found Lagos or not. It's in history. If I need to go and read history, I'll go and read history. So forget about it. Forget about the fact that a person is talking. I'm not from Lagos, and I've told you history.
Okay, what's in history, brother? I'm sorry.
He's never in any history. Let him pull it out.
No.
Give us a mandate. Don't be afraid to state your facts. State your facts. Let everybody else bring their own facts. State your facts. State your references, and then everybody else bring their own facts. So please thank you, and let him talk.
But
Black Panther, you are fond of that.
Please hold on now. Give us a mandate.
Give me my fact to Niger Watch. Show you people now.
Please, Black Panther, please allow him speak, please. Please, this is not good now. You're cutting him all the time. Don't allow him to speak. What I wanted to ask my brother was in history. You say it's in history. What is that?
At least you just play the video, right? And you
yeah,
agree to the fact that to what so what about it just educate you? What
no, you said it's in history. I wanted to know what is in history.
Want to know what is in history that you also
no, you say it's in history. It's in history. That what? I want to know. You did finish the statement. What is in history?
Okay, don't worry about the statement. I'm not gonna just forget about it. Forget about it. So for me, all I care about is how we can actually rescue our nation. And you can say whatever you want to say. I don't care about it. All I care about is the fact that Nigerians, we must get together and rescue our nation. The nation first. People are discovering AIs. People are working for the nation. The Oba of Benin, as was said in history, founded Lagos. Now there's a part of Lagos, and not all of Lagos. There is a part of Lagos that belongs to the Aworis. If you go to Badagry areas, there are part of the Badagry area that belong to the Egnus. There is Iyanoba. There is different places. So before now, Lagos was not as prominent as what we used to see now. So you cannot just all of a sudden say that Lagos was all founded by Benin. No.
Oh, now I know where you are coming from. You were beating around. You have just go straight to the point.
No. You don't. This is why I don't like I don't like you saying this. You don't know my mind. You are saying I'm beating around. You don't know my mind.
And no, but you just landed now. You'll be talking for the past 11 minutes now.
I'm not afraid of anybody here. The worst that can happen is
your mind don't open already now.
What do you mean? What are you mean?
Can I ask him a question?
No, let him finish. You ask
him hold on. Hold on. So it's just like now there's Ile-Ife. The Benin Empire that people are clamoring about today. There's an history about it that it came from Ile-Ife. But I'm not here for all of those discussions today. All I care about is how we can rescue our nation. How we can
No. That's not all you care about alone, my brother. You've landed. That's why what Olumude was saying from the beginning. Hold on now, hold on.
So listen,
what Mr. Olumude was saying.
Listen.
Mr. Hold on now. You hold on. Let me speak, please.
Okay, go ahead.
What Mr. Olumude was saying. What Mr. Olumude was saying from the beginning when you started your submission, which I supported him. You know, he said, "Don't be afraid to give your submission." I don't know. Yes. So, but now you talk for 11 minutes and you finally landed on what you wanted to say. What if I were you? You started with that from the beginning, because you say you don't care about Lagos. You care about the suffering people are suffering.
Listen.
You know, but later on, you now landed. You are not telling us the history of Lagos.
Hold on, sir. Hold on. Whether you believe it or not.
No, it's not about belief. I'm saying that you should have just gone straight to the point.
Hold on.
We all are
Let me
learning
say what I want to say. You are not in my
Mr.
mind.
Evis, when will he round up? When will he round up?
No, let him finish. Let him finish.
Just hold on. You don't know my mind. You don't know what is in my heart to say, and you cannot put words in my mouth. I just gave my submission. I don't care about what the Oba said. He's entitled to his own opinion. I mean, I was listening to you earlier, and it just bleed my mind that and Nigerians I did not allow again to make their opinion. Forget about who made that comment. What Nigerians are not fighting about of the fact that the Oba said either Lagos. No, Nigerians are always saying that for you to have said that God ordained Tinubu is even not even a good area. And now, you,
Give
Mr.
us a
LD,
mandate. What do you mean by you
okay,
were listening to me earlier on that if Nigeria cannot make their opinion, did anybody stop you from making your opinion?
No. When people
No,
come
you
in
just
earlier,
mentioned, you called me in. You were listening to me earlier. Can Nigeria not
yes,
allow to make their opinion? Do you accuse me?
yeah,
Did I stop
because
anybody from making their opinion?
because of the way you are reacting earlier. People
No,
are
that's
just
what I'm
making their own
saying. My
opinion.
reaction, does it got anything to do with opinion, opinionism, or insults?
Just shows that we all, when it comes to some situation, you may want to believe it or not, you will take a side. But I'm not here to do all that.
So give us a man. I just ask you a question. My reaction, does it got anything to do with insult or with opinion or insults?
Okay, if you can go and play back what you said about Charlie Boy, can you go and play it back, sir?
I said Charlie Boy was insulting the Oba of Benin. That was my reaction.
Go and play it back.
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't need to play it back. Everybody's listening to me here.
You said more than that, sir. Go and play it back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He insulted the Oba of Benin, then I insulted him back. So,
Mr. Give us a mandate. You came to revenge for Mr. Charlie Boy, right?
Can I ask him a question?
Can you just hold on? I'm not here to.
No, but you are accusing me wrongly, and I don't like that. You know that. I've never stopped anybody from their opinion.
I am not accusing you wrongly. Charlie Boy gave his own opinion.
It's not opinion. It was insulting the Oba.
Have we ever insulted any royalty in the Yoruba land? We don't do it.
Give us a mandate. Can I ask you a question?
Because you here. When Kumuyi said God ordained Buhari for Nigeria, I know how you reacted. You are mathematician.
Me?
You guys should
Me?
know, please.
Me? How? Where? Who? How? You cannot compare Kumuyi to the Oba of Benin, please. But I've been talking for almost 30 minutes now. He's not the only one on the platform.
In what way?
Can I ask you a question?
You can't compare the Oba of Benin to Kumuyi, please. Don't do that.
Let me say something.
In what way?
Is Kumuyi an Oba?
In what way?
Is he a king?
He's not an Oba, but he's a pastor.
My brother, I don't want to say you are senseless for saying that. I don't want to say I expected more from you.
But you just said it.
Let's make this argument.
Because what you're saying is senseless.
Academic way, please.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Now,
thank you.
Yesterday, somebody sent me your submission, give us a mandate on violence space. And I was expecting, because you mentioned 3 days ago that if you go to violence space, that you will, maybe you are still listening. You've removed yourself from the platform, which I don't have problem with. But I want to say this. You said it 3 days ago that if you go to violence space, you will talk about the Oba as you like. Then I was happy that you were on violence space yesterday. So somebody drew my attention, even when I was on air. So what I did, I was waiting for you to give your submission. Then, because you know that where Mini is an Edo man, my people want to listen, because I know they quick talk, but I like to be pushed. Then I'll say something. You know where Mini, the moderator there, is an Edo man. So when you go to your turn, give us a mandate. Could not say anything. He said the statement from the Oba of Benin is his opinion. I will just move out of that, and he went talking about something else straight away. Then something came to my mind that, oh, this guy was 100% polite on this platform. That means it's only Niger Watch you can really express yourself, because even though you promise that if you go to violence space, you can talk to Oba as you like there. You got there yesterday. Fear not let you try, and because you know those people don't have joy. Maybe you'll be thrown out. But you came here again today. If you doubt it, I have it here. You were recorded. I can play it. You came here today again and you fire back on the Oba, but you got to where you said you can talk as you like. You could not. Because I know violence space there, all of them, I know every one of them. They will not take that. The rubbish I take from people on this platform, violence space will not take it from any of you. You'll be thrown out. Yes. You could not. But you came here now, you are using our Oba to learn. You are a violent space where you bragged that you will speak as you like. You could not. I don't understand. And meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, you all started with me. I want people to be fair because I take feedback a lot and I like to learn. For me, I value feedback a lot. My reactions earlier on, was it based on opinionism or insults? Simple. Simple. Please just put it on the comment section, or if you know you followed us from the beginning. My reactions was Charlie Boy disrespected and insulted the Oba of Benin, not opinion. And I've never attacked anybody's opinion. Why should I? My own opinion, I disagreed with my own Oba. So why should I stop anybody from disagreeing? Come on.
And can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
It might not be a question, but like this, let me go this way.
Please. You need to
I'll make it brief. Mr. Najawash, that picture I sent you talked about the history, the Benin and the Edo. That confirm it. There's no two way. Let them argue. Bring that picture. Let them argue it.
Let them
argue it.
I don't understand.
That is the picture that spoke about the history of Benin on the Lagos, how they captured Lagos, and how they did everything. It's right in that picture.
Mr. Josh, is it my turn, please? When can I come in? I'll be very grateful if it's my turn.
No, it's not your turn yet.
I thought you give priorities to those calling from Nigeria.
No.
But anyways,
because of this, there's a reason I will not give it to you right now. Let me call on Mr. Olumide. Mr. Olumide, please, I would like you to talk to us if you are available right now to speak, sir.
Okay, thank you, Elvis, for giving me the opportunity. And greetings to my fellow panelists on the platform. So I want to weigh in on a couple of issues, and I didn't want to weigh in on this Benin, Lagos ancestry, Yoruba, and because it's got into an emotional state, but because I thought, because of the way, I don't mean to be judgmental, because of the way give us our mandate, I'm kind of weighed in on it. I thought I give my own piece, and because of the piece that you showed about, you see, even Ruben Abati, he's a Yoruba man, and he was being political with his answer. He didn't even give you any exact answer if you watch the video. So, but as a Yoruba person, I'm from Ogun State. I'm an Egba man. So, and we all know that Lagos is largely occupied by, even though it's a cosmopolitan city, but was largely occupied by the Yoruba people. For me, as a Yoruba person, and wanting to know the history of Lagos State, for me, the only way to know is to go back and look up what references. Unbiased documentation of who the first settlers are, the indigenous people of Lagos are. So I've read, I've read articles, I've read write-ups that quoted Nigerian historians. I've read the Encyclopedia Britannica, and they said that the first people to occupy the land were Yoruba farmers and hunters. And then some other documentation said that it was the Aworis who were conquered by the Benin Kingdom. So it doesn't mean that the Benins were, yes, the Benins conquered, they created a military post, outpost in present day Eko, and it was an island, and they conquered the Aworis and they paid taxes to the Benin Kingdom. It doesn't mean, so we should stop mixing facts and English together. That is my own position on that. So it doesn't change the fact that that Yorubans were the original settlers in the kingdom.
We lost you.
Sorry, the issue of the Oba of Benin. With all due respect to the Oba, the elections are over. So the Oba made a statement. We all know see, even if the Oba, fine. I mean, it's very, very irrelevant. The Obas are supposed to be non-partisan. You understand? And we know where the Oba of Benin stands. I mean, we know this man, I think, is a very wise man, smart man. The way he gained my respect, you know, contrary to all other traditional rulers I've known, the way he handled the election then between Obaseki and the APC, who was the other contestant, when Oshiomhole and Obaseki were going to turn Benin into a war zone. This man called them to his palace and said he didn't even support anybody. He said, just allow the will of the people to prevail. I would say that this man single-handedly was the one who made sure, who kind of brought Oshiomhole down to that low state for him to behave. Otherwise, APC would have rigged that election. You understand? So this man, and the elections are over, and him saying it's like he was just trying to kind of fan Tinubu's ego. He knew what he was going to Lagos to do, and he needed to reach out to Tinubu's heart. And we all know our culture. The only way to reach out to this guy's heart was to state the obvious. You understand? Even though personally I believe that the elections were not properly conducted. You understand? Didn't meet standard. But he went there for a particular purpose, to stop the demolition. So we should stop.
God bless you.
Making
Olumide, God
political
bless
statements
you.
out of all this nonsense. The guy is a smart man.
God bless you, Olumide. God bless
So
you.
don't politicize. And the guy is one of the most non-partisan king I've seen around. I'm not Yoruba. I'm Yoruba. He's Benin. You know, I can't say the same of my own revered Oni of Ife. I can't say the same of my own revered Oba of Lagos. I can't say the same. Who know where they stand, where they take part. This man single-handedly made sure that Oshiomhole and Obaseki didn't turn Benin into a war zone at that period in time. And he went there for a particular. It's just like the Sultan of Sokoto coming now, and issues affecting Awusas or Fulani in Lagos, and the Sultan of Sokoto coming. You think Sanwo-Olu will listen to him? Of course, he's going to listen to him regardless of what or whatever. So that's just my own take on that particular issue.
Thank you.
And then finally on your take initially about I think the first caption you played about
Charlie Boy.
not even Charlie Boy. I think we're just being emotional. With all disrespect to Charlie Boy, I know where he stands. I know he wasn't happy with the election, and but we are talking about houses being demolished, and somebody needed to stop. Except you want to go to war. Except you want to go to war with APC, or you want to go with the war with the way they are behaving. You want to carry arms against them. You have to find a way to stop it. And I mean, you can't. So just leave. It's just being. I think it's just overreacting. That's just it. So I think it was the first part of the video was about the democracy. Oh no, the African. When people were saying that Africa should come together, somebody was making a statement about Mulumba and what the British, the Oyimbos did. See, it is good to say, it is very easy to say, let's come together, you know. But what we are saying, there's nothing wrong in Africans coming together and remaining one. There's nothing coming together in Nigeria remaining one. But we are saying that let's do it on the table of brotherhood. Let's do it let's be co-equal, let's be equal partners, let's be equal. You understand what I mean? Let's all the ethnic groups come together and let's have equal stance, equal saying. Not when one ethnic group is leading the country and then it wants to take all the whole advantage over all the others. You understand? If this ethnic group is saying they are being marginalized, find out where they are being. We are all brothers. Find out. You understand? The reason why you have all these DSS, you have all these intelligence, secret service, and is to protect your people against foreign invaders. It's not to attack your own very people. When you begin to do that, then you are hiding something. If you see, I always say that democracy. We always quick to mention US, UK, Canada, and Germany. What about look at Sweden? Look at Norway. Look at Iceland, Finland. Look at all these white countries. Look at the way they treat each other. Their economy is very prosperous, even though we don't hear too many noise about them. But when you go to their society, you see the way they respect each other. Their laws are progressive. When people are saying the constitution doesn't favor, is not working for us. What is wrong in coming together to sit down and write something that will favor everybody? Who knows what mineral resources they will discover in this small minority group tomorrow? Who knew that Zamfara today will be mining gold? But today now, Zamfara is mining gold, and it's not for the whole of Nigeria, but it's for only Zamfara. It's not even for Zamfara people. The indigenous people, the Hausa people that are the real owners, are being killed and chased off their land by some elites. Who knows what they will find in one small locality tomorrow? We have to practice true democracy. Democracy is just governance where the people is sovereign. But are the people really sovereign? The very basic principle of democracy, where the people should have been sovereign, is a free and fair election. Let's even put the constitution aside. Free and fair election.
Thank you.
And the people don't have a voice.
Can I interject?
No, let me finish. Thank you very much, Olumude. I really want to appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming to calm this down. For me, I like straightforward people. I'm a very straightforward person. I say it how it is. Yes, the very first day my Oba made that statement, the first thing I did was to disagree with that statement. Then I told everybody, please, you can pass your submission anyhow you like, but no insults. Simple. Have I ever insulted anybody on this platform? The reason why you see that I was disrespectful to Charlie Boy today, in fact, I could not even bring waiting Charlie Boy right to buy my Oba here. Why didn't Charlie Boy go to Lagos to stop the demolition? Why is it that sometimes we run more than our shadows? Olumude came in now to educate almost all of us here. For me, I'm learning from people like this. It's just the fact. He said, unquote, the Oba of Benin went to Lagos for a reason, and the reason is gradually materializing now. Since Oba of Benin went to Lagos, demolition has stopped. So now I may carry camera put for your head before I know why he go Lagos. I don't understand what we want. The same Olumude just said that we need to come together. If not, we are not going anywhere in Nigeria. Because almost all of us are divided. And this is what the satanic politicians want. They want everybody to be divided so that we'll be fighting ourselves. Just imagine. If you want to say something, start it with your conversation. Don't speak for 20 minutes before you now land on it. Then you started argument on it. That is not nice. Go straight to the point.
You cannot say that. You cannot say that.
Please let me finish. You speak later. Don't interject me, please. This is wrong. If you want to say something, just go. No, I have never stopped anybody from talking on this platform. I don't do that. It's only when you want to insult. Oh, please, please. No, nobody should interject me now.
Okay. When is it my turn?
No, please, no interjection, Mr. Alex, please. This is wrong. I'm happy that, yes, it's my Yoruba brother Olumude that came in now, because if it was an Igbo man, I talk with Olumude talk just now, they'll say it's biased. If not a Edo man, they'll say it's biased. I'm happy. Say, yes, now my fellow Yoruba man, he come now. Can't let everybody know that we should first know why Oba of Benin went to Lagos. And after his visit to Lagos, why is it that the demolition have stopped? I don't get it. I don't get it. Now, I've been accused that I'm stopping people from expressing their opinion. Me. That's an insult to me now. Charlie Boy disrespected my king. I disrespected him back. Even though, yes, I've apologized. But this is my king. Did I stop him from passing his opinion? Everybody on this platform, they are saying that they disagree with Oba of Benin. I disagree with my own king. Because I know God cannot ordain Tinubu. It's not possible. But you want me to fold my hands because say you want to talk am I be? Might allow you to disrespect my king? Were you not here when I throw somebody out of this platform that was disrespecting the Oba of Lagos?
When you are saying,
please don't interject me, please. Please, I've just warned everybody not to interject me just now. Please, I don't want you to push me to do something now tomorrow now. That one everybody will capitalize. I don't like it. I just told I stopped Mr. Ali, I stopped you. I stopped a Black Panther. Please let it be, please. You will talk later. Somebody was thrown out from this platform because the person called in was disrespecting only of Ife Abi, Oba of Lagos. I thrown him out. Did I know say my Oba won't go to come in the future? Come on. You cannot love your children and treat other children bad. No, God doesn't allow that. If you love your children, you must be able to love other people's children. You cannot fold your arms and see other people's children being maltreated. But if not your child, you say no. Disagree. You cannot insult my Oba in my presence. And you cannot insult any Oba in my presence in Nigeria. It's not, I cannot accept it. So you want me to be clapping for Charlie Boy how he disrespected the Oba of Benin? Come on now. Let's move on. Mr. Augustine, sorry, man.
Can you allow me speak before CM?
No, you don't want to speak now. Please hold on. You wanted to interject.
Hold on. You said something. You said something earlier about somebody sending you my comment on violence based. So let's iron that. I'm calling you now my work. So just iron that. Let me just. So
iron what?
You said somebody sent you my comment on violence space. So what did they say I see on that violence space?
I've already ironed it. Play back. I don't want to go back there again.
I was not here. I was not here.
No, it's recorded. Play it back. Then come back.
But your time is over.
Yes, really? I've ironed that already. I've already ironed that.
Okay,
I don't want to repeat myself.
Give me just 1 minute. Give me just 1 minute. Now you said people move around before they land. One thing I just want us to do is the fact that be able to hold your patience, because you are not in people's thoughts and opinion. You cannot understand the people's opinion or their words. And so
Najawas, please, can I respond to him, please? Please, sir. This guy has been talking for more than 1 hour, Najawas. What is going on?
Hold on, please. Hold on,
you keep shorting me. This guy has been on, man.
Hold on, Mr. Alex, please.
That's a lie. You know, one thing is,
please even now, give us a mandate. Just please allow Augustine wanted to interject as well. Let me give you time, please. Augustine, go ahead with your interjection. Please let me come back to you. Give us a mandate, please. Other people are here. They want to say something. You are here. Please, so hold on. Augustine, sorry that you wanted to interject earlier on.
Yes. Good evening, Niger Watch. Please, everybody, all protocols duly observed. Welcome to our roundtable. What I wanted to say was to make we know when Olumide says something that is quite profound, because that I've also held that view, not in respect of the mission why Oba went to Lagos, but Olumide says something regarding the wider Nigerian public that we need to ask ourselves about our nationhood to formulate a rule that will guide us. That is Bola Ige's question. I always say, do we really want to be together? Yes. On what terms? And that's what Olumide is saying. So that is how it will be. That's why he said the whole Africa, the whole West Africa can be together. The whole bit, we must be able to iron it out. Failing that, then my own option is, if we cannot we can't continue moving in this direction, then everybody, you start negotiating how you are going to go on your own. So I wanted to add it to what Olumide said, and that is quite profound. Thank you. I don't want to waste time.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I'll come back to you. Thank you. All right. The next person that needs to speak to us now is Mr. Alex.
Sorry. Mr. Elvis, sorry. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. You know, one thing that I would not want you to do or want others to do, Alex said something earlier that I found so insulting and disrespecting, saying that somebody speak like a senseless person. I mean, that's nothing. But I know that we've been together on this platform. I don't think I've ever said that to him before. But that's just nothing. But what I'm just driving at is the fact that you cannot understand people's opinion. You cannot understand their thought pattern. And so if you feel that maybe my comment or maybe the way I spoke, I was just somebody just moving around. No, that's not. I mean, I just told you my mind, and I told you my mind.
Noted.
That's just it. So thank you.
That is fine. That is fine. If Alex disrespected you, I apologize on his behalf. But one thing that you must understand,
No apology. No, we are
no,
all
hold
brothers.
on.
Let's go.
Hold on. Let me say this. Black Panther disrespected 2Naija here last week, and I stopped him immediately. And 2Naija, a lot of people have disrespected that man on this platform so many times, and he's always here with me. So please, I want people to know that sometimes we can have a heated session where you will be disrespected. Today, for me, I believe I offended my listeners, my followers. I apologize to them as well. That's why we all are human beings. Please, nobody should take things too personal. If it happens, if we have a heated platform, it might happen. You know, Augustine were disrespected here some time ago by one of our idol person. I stopped him, and the person, because of that, he stopped coming back to my platform till today. I don't want to mention his name, but the truth of the matter is, I will always stand for what is right. Who want to leave, don't worry. In the future, you get to understand that I stand for what is right. I can never stop anybody from their opinion, but I cannot allow anybody to insult anybody on this platform. If they refuse to apologize, I will apologize on their behalf. Thank you very much, Mr. Alex. Please go ahead. Thank you. Talk to us.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Najawash. Can you hear me?
Yes,
we can hear you.
Yes, my sincere apology to Mr. Give us a mandate. But let me come first. I stand on the existing protocol. I am so amazed. I am bewildered at people's insensitivity at this particular material time. Looking at the demolitions, looking at the people killing themselves because of the demolition exercise going on in Lagos, the rampage demolition. Even Russia-Ukraine war, they've not demolished the kind of demolition going on in Lagos. My goodness. I'm a king. Allegedly, a 500-man high delegation of the Igbos stormed the Oba of Benin Palace allegedly on their knees. A lot of them were even lying down. Help us, sir. You are the only one who can do this for us, sir. These are from an insider, allegedly. The Oba took his time. After 48 hours, he paid a very important message. I mean, a very important visit to the Lagos State Government House to let them know Lagos is ours. Not because we want it back physically or we are dragging anything, just to stop the senseless demolition. People are losing hundreds of millions. Why are they even being demolished? Isn't it because of the obedient movement and the election, how APC was beaten in Lagos? Are we not together in this? Is the Oba not showing that he's an obedient person? Must he say it verbally? Do you know what it is to be a leader? Mr. Evis, you are leading this platform, just platform. You can see how difficult it is to lead people. Why don't look at the bigger picture? Why did the Oba visit? Has he ever visited Lagos? We are not hungry people. We are very contented. And we are very rich in history and in contentment. And those don't go out begging for a king to leave his palace on the demands of people who are in tears. Disarray. People who are weeping. People who are swallowing pills to kill themselves. A woman died in America, in New York, when she had her house. The only achievement she has made in America for 42 years was demolished, allegedly. She just said no need to be alive. She ended it all. And some Igbo men who got one way or the other access to the palace. Some wise men, I will call them. That is what prompted the king visit. What is in Lagos? What is in Lagos? Why are they afraid of letting other states having seaports and international airports? What is Lagos? It's just a mere geographical expression like every other state. Because the Oba came there now on a rescue mission. He has been a king now for a while. It's not his business. Let me tell you, the ancient Benin kingdom, we migrated from Egypt according to one source. It has different sources. And we established ourselves where we are today. And we fought wars and won. And the kingdom was stretched to Benin Republic and Togo and some parts of River States. Opobo was even paying homage to Benin Kingdom. The Otaro of Auchi has already explained that. The Enoji of Uromi, who is also a duke to the Oba of Benin, has already said that. Even the Obi of Onitsha, they have trading relationship with the ancient Benin Kingdom. They know all these things. Nobody has argued all these years. The Oba only went there. What he did was strategic because he couldn't go to Abuja for some reasons. He's not an APC man. He's not. He can go to Abuja for other things. You know, it's very easy to be tribalistic, to be garrulous, because it's not concerning your tribe. And we are speaking against tribalism here every day. Listen, I stand with the Oba. If you don't like it, hug Transformer. I stand with him. Whether he said God ordained Tinubu or not, I stand with him. Come and take me to court. If it is to go to Lagos alone, why has the demolition stopped? Is that not the major issue? As we speak, negotiations are still going on. According to my informants, allegedly, that some parts of Lagos were not happy with that visit. A lot of them ran away because the truth came out. We didn't come to say, give us our land back. No, it hasn't reached that yet. Maybe it will reach that. Then we would storm Portugal. Portuguese were the first Europeans to step on Nigeria today. Through Gelegele seaports. Through Gelegele seaport. Because our governors so far, we've not have anyone that have sense. Gelegele seaport ought to be a worldwide tourist attraction. The first Portuguese that came to this region, they came into Nigeria through Gelegele. Gelegele is in Edo State, Benin City. Gentlemen and ladies, we don't talk. It doesn't mean that we should be quiet when evil is going on. The Oba went there to stop that evil, among other things. And it is gradually yielding fruit. It's not a one-day thing. Congratulations to my Igbo brothers and sisters. And for those that their buildings are being demolished, I say my sympathy. I hope you get your compensation. Because it's not easy to build a house. It's not easy. It's part of why we are here, fighting for a better Nigeria. Letting some power-drunk House of Assembly members in Lagos, some power-drunk people at the governor's office, even including the governor himself, that, hey, Lagos, forget about the one Nigeria nonsense. The Oba went to tell them, allegedly, forget about this one Nigeria thing. We own Lagos. Stop the demolition, please. I'm not happy with it. It's affecting us. Because the Igbos are also our brothers. That is the faucet origo and the terminus acco and the terminus acquaint of this whole Vavakogigo reparty, this whole argument. That is it, nothing else. Did the Oba ask for money? Did he ask for gold? He's one of the richest kings, if not in Africa. He does not brag about it. He was an ambassador for 24 years to 11 countries. Can you beat that? He has like 7 degrees. He's not, I mean, the king is wise. May his reign be peaceful. May him live long. Oba talk by So for me, I can't stand as a Benin son. Say I'm biased. Your real enemies are the wicked people who carried bulldozer in the name of federal government to be destroying people's future, people's life savings, people's life investments. That woman that allegedly killed herself in America could have been my sister, could have been my mother, could have been my wife, could have been my daughter. Do you think like that? Somebody is comparing my Oba to Okumuyi. What has that to do? Even Okumuyi come to pay homage to the Oba. Each time he's coming to Benin for a crusade, he comes there to kneel down. These are all subjects of the Oba. Of Yemayaki. We are all his subjects. Oba Yanto Yasewebo. Please. We all have our history intact. Before they wiped out history from Nigeria last 10 years, some of us already snatched away the knowledge, and we cannot be fooled. Why are they not crying? Why is it that it's only that man that came to wanted to, before he even started arguing, the man even said, he was even bowed down. I respect that from him. He made this argument. We didn't come out at him, but we are always setting the record straight. And why we even came out is because of the evil going on. I have never seen where a government will be demolishing mark 5,000 buildings, 4,300 buildings in the next 4 years. And the king is doing the needful. We are here, so we are trying to, my God, may God forgive you. May God have mercy on you. You are just a child. You don't know what you're doing. Like Jesus said, forgive them for they don't know what they are doing. I stand with the Oba today. I stand with the Oba tomorrow. I stand with the Oba forever. Mr. Najawo, thank you. I will stay here. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Alex. Thanks for your submission. Thank you so much. Like I said, on this platform, standing with the Oba, I will stand with my Oba forever. But not on that statement. Simple. Very, very, very simple and straightforward. Straightforward. I know God did not ordain Tinubu. Please, hold on now. Hold on, please. I don't understand why people try to change me or paint me differently to others. My stand here from day one is no disrespect to my Oba, but you can disagree to his statement. Simple. You know, it's just simple, straightforward. And this division that politicians want to see, and all of us are inside. It's very sad. Very, very, very sad. We find ourselves here. Let me call on the next person, please. Please give us a mandate. Just hold on. Go ahead. Go ahead with your interjection.
Well, I mean, so what Alex said now about Kumuyi and the Oba, what we must come to realize is the fact that nobody is asking anyone to disrespect the Oba. It's the entitled to his own opinion. And so when people are making their comments saying they disagree with him saying that God ordained Tinubu, I don't think heaven should fall for that.
Did anybody stop you from disagreeing? Why are you repeating what is not even fact? Did anybody stop you from your opinion?
Okay, can you hold on, sir?
No, but you cannot continue repeating what
Mr. Give us a mandate. Can I also?
Hold on, you've been saying this thing for the past 3 days. Did anybody stop you from disagreeing?
You can disagree, but you cannot insult the Oba. That is what they are saying.
You keep capitalizing on
Mr. Elvis, please, 30 seconds, please, sir, please, I beg you.
Let you finish. Please give us a mandate 30 seconds so that we can move on. Oga CM is waiting. Please don't be capitalizing on false information.
Please, I just need 30 seconds. Please,
Mr. You are capitalizing that people stop your opinion.
Mr. Elvis, but Mr. Elvis, you don't give me the time you give this guy for the past 2-3 days now. I don't want to complain. You don't give me the time because I don't know who is not the moderator now. I don't know.
I will be judged by some.
Let me tell him something. Okay. Let me just use 30 seconds to no. Hold on. You hold on now. Hold on, my brother. You hold on. The last time I checked, you are not Mr. Najawo. Please hold on. You must hold on now. Hold on. You hold on. Thank you. When people lose a loved one, you hold on. When people lose a loved, let me use this simple parable. You hold on. When people lose a loved one and they say they surrender it to the will of God, maybe God ordained it or God did not ordain it. It's the same thing the king tried to say. We tried our best. Well, God ordained it. Leave it like that. That's the meaning. Why is that paining you?
All right. Okay, that's fine. Let's move on. Thank you. Give us a mandate, Mr. Alex. That's fine. No. Give us a mandate. You are repeating yourself. Please hold on for now. When we call you back again, I need to call somebody else. You cannot continue to be repeating the same thing for the past 3 days. You are trying to paint me in a bad state, which I've never. I will reiterate. I've never stopped anybody's opinion. I stop people that want to disrespect or insult my Oba, which is forbidden. Simple. You kept saying, is anything wrong? Is the people will give their opinion? Why did you insult the Oba at the violence space yesterday? Why did you do that? If we're meaning will not throw you out. Now they test me because I believe I give a lot of room for people to express themselves. I said disagree is not a problem. Don't insult my Oba. You keep capitalizing on that.
Did I insult the Oba here?
Please, it's okay. Augustine, please talk
No,
to us.
did I insult the Oba on your platform?
Please
It's a
give us
question.
a mandate, please. Don't mute yourself anymore, please. We have lots of people here. We cannot use 2 hours to be taking questions and
No,
giving you
did I
solutions.
insult the Oba on your platform? I'm asking
Please,
you.
it's okay. Please, let's move on. Augustine, please
No,
talk
but
to
you
us.
just said that's how to.
Oh God, give us a mandate. I have to put you on the backstage. If that's what you want. What is all this now? I'll mute you, you unmute yourself. I'll mute you, you unmute yourself. What kind of test is this thing, for Christ's sake? Please, Augustine, please talk to us, sir. Thanks for your patience.
Okay, thank you, Niger Watch. Good evening, everybody. I think I have to be brief today. I don't think I will use much time because I've seen the situation. But the thing is, let me talk about Emefiele spending that's what I should go into. I don't want to delve into this controversy anymore. People know where they stand and what is true. Emefiele spending the Christmas in prison, in jail. I'm really surprised that Emefiele, hasn't he got friends that could have mobilized 300 million as shorty? Is that not the way it is done? I think maybe your properties worth a 300 million. A former governor of central bank in a corrupt Nigeria. I find it difficult to believe that he couldn't, none of his friends, even 6 of them, 50 million. Those that even if a bank MD, or maybe people, it could be a bait that whoever provides whoever provides the shorty this money, then EFCC will go after those people. But then 20 people can do it now. It's not 15 million by 20. Or maybe 30 people, 10 million. I'm really surprised, but be that as it may, if that is the price he has to pay because of buying Naira and not buying Naira, in fact, he messed up the central bank. If anything, he became too partisan. I've never heard that. I think I can call him a civil servant. Yes, he should be a civil servant. Somebody who works for is a public institution is handling. He should be a civil servant, not a private. Somebody who is a civil servant, you didn't resign your post and you are contesting for APC, you bought from for APC presidential nomination. There's no, I don't think there's any other way I could interpret it. Probably this is the price he has to pay. If, given everything that we know, if the government will be fair, and when I mean fair, not that you let him off the hook or whatever, but just let justice prevail. If there is anything he's entitled to, give it to him. Stick to the law so that if you are punishing him in the end, people will look at it and say, yes, the man deserved this or didn't deserve that. But from what I could see, I'm still fear. I smell, and it's fishy to me that Emefiele couldn't provide 300 million, unless maybe there's any other condition attached to it, which I do not know. I don't have the details, but I do not think that such a millionaire or even a billionaire, because from his salary is already a millionaire or multi-millionaire. He was a former managing director of chairman, is it managing director of Zenith Bank. So whatever payoff they give, he's worth money now. He's worth money. So 300 million shouldn't be a problem to him, but maybe there's other condition, I don't know. So to that extent, well, what goes round comes round. His tenure as governor of central bank was so turbulent to the country. At a time, central bank was just there for the taking. Buhari messed it up with his corporation, so to speak. We've had a central bank governor like Anambra Governor Soludo. He came there, he executed the bank consolidation, and people saw it. So there are things, I don't know what Emefiele did. It's just that he came there just servicing Buhari. You need money, he gives you all this, all that. So maybe as in the days and weeks ahead, when the facts start coming out, somebody might know. But for me, I don't score him high. I do not score him high at all as a former governor of central bank. But let's see what pans out. So as the day as the as the year gets older, probably issues like this will crop up. Maybe because here we discuss headlines. Probably in the next 1 week, something will come up, and then the Emefiele again will come in. Then we can take it from there. Now, the next thing I want to say is this: whatever it took for the demolition to stop in Lagos, I thank God for it. Whoever did it, whether behind, in front of the scene, whatever it is, for what it is worth, I'm so grateful. I express my happiness. Not really because of I'm directly not really because I'm directly involved, but what John Donne, the Irish poet, said, I'm involved in mankind. What affects the other man affects me because I'm involved in mankind. So let's not be happy when something is being. By the way, there are some houses. I remember I was in one platform in which somebody showed a video, said, "Look at the houses." And the houses they were built, although they were in a swampy area like the street, he said, look at it, look at the house. Then looking at that one might also ask a lot of questions. How did the rows of these houses, how was it possible for them to be built? Government didn't intervene for the time it has been, and then some of them they have been paying tenement rate. But that is not the issue. The issue I want to underscore is Niger Watch, the one you showed, in which people were upstairs, and then the caterpillar was coming. Was that one also on the waterway? Because there are buildings they are demolishing, some on a very dry land, and they are telling you waterway. They demolished an estate called Abulado Estate. Do you know what is Abulado Estate? Is somewhere along Lagos Badagry Expressway. That thing was completely them, and then there was one they showed. It said the house in the front are close to the road. They demolished them. Then they have to come into the estate. You know what is coming into an estate, which is not blocking. So this is pure vendetta. It just has to do with the voting pattern of what people perceive to be the voting pattern in Lagos, or just to teach those people a lesson, probably to teach Igbo a lesson. But by so doing, they extended, they don't, maybe, like they don't know the house owned by some people that are not Igbos. Because I was here when Urobo woman phoned the platform to say, please, let us not be talking about it's only Igbo, that she is Urobo, and their own was also demolished. To which I will say, please, whoever whose house was demolished, please, the person should come up and speak. It's not only like me being Igbo. If I speak, it's as if I'm ignoring others. I'm not. The more the merrier. Come up and speak so that people will know that if the target was Igbos, they will now see the folly that, look at, if you are targeting Igbo, but you destroy the just one's house, destroy the Bini, destroy the Urobo, destroy the Chekri, destroy the even house. So people should, whoever is affected, even if it's one person, please just make your voice be heard so that they will know, because this is quite unbecoming. And that brings me back to what Olumide said. You see, Nigeria, I've argued it in several places. The whole Africa can be one. In fact, the whole world can be one. But they have to agree. By our history is so turbulent that a white man merged us together. We tried it, it didn't work. And the people will always tell you, oh, we have our golden years when we were a little bit apart, regionalism. By whatever mechanism that took the revolutionaries, called them the first military coup, I mean the first military coup of January 15, 1966, they changed it. They stopped it. They came to correct the anomalies in those days, but it happened the way it happened, and then today, Ndi are still punished for it. I think another day we have time to even educate because I've read a lot about that. So what I'm saying here, in effect, is Nigeria. Let me not digress too much. Nigerians, this is an opportunity. Rather than visiting vengeance on people this way, let us decide. Come together. It's not bad. Let us even say, how do we want to live? Part of how to live is not just money to share at the federal. Part of the thing will be, can somebody from Taraba State go to your state and buy land and build a house? It might sound so stupid, but we put it down in the constitution. That is the essence, because the law is what you want it to be. If you want to make a law on where to keep your maybe water bottle, you make the law. If you feel it's not necessary, you do. Maybe people are living together, you make a law where you put your shoe, who will enter the bathroom first in the morning. It's a law. It may sound stupid, but if that will bring peace, let us do it. That's why we are calling for this type of thing. Tomorrow now, something will happen. Some of my people, the Igbos, we take it as a given that you are free to live anywhere. As long as you don't make trouble there. If you make trouble, the police will take care of you. If you buy land and the owner sells to you, you settle there, which we've been doing everywhere. But to some people, they find it as if it's intimidating, dominating. I don't know how it is dominating. I can't dominate you in your place when you sell your land to me. I can only dominate you if I come, I drive you away by force and take over what you have. But if you call me and we negotiate, now this plot of land is 75 million. I say, it will cost now. Yeah, you know, look at all the things. Well, give me, may I give you 70. If you can take 2, I give you 73. Then we negotiate. And I paid money to you and we shake hand over it. Then when I now build a house, because maybe I'm putting it everywhere, people say I'm dominating. So these are why one of the reasons. Think that is why is the significance of what Olumide's submission this evening. Nigerians, we should be able to tell ourselves this is how we want to live, no matter what. Even cut off to unity schools, everything should be discussed. Until we do this, we cannot move forward. We continue doing what we are doing, killing each other and doing this. But then I always have my own distance because I feel, I've said it here, my philosophy of life is always to stay by the side of the road. That's what my father told me. Always try to stay by the side of the road. Don't stay on the road.
All right, sir.
If woman, please, if you stay on the road, you block people from moving away and they can crush you. But if you stay on the side, everybody passes. So that's why I always say, if rather than us coming together and perishing in collision, for you to take a traditional ruler, a king, to visit a governor, then there will sort of a ceasefire. You know, it's like a ceasefire. That's what we are witnessing now. So for you to take this type of thing, there are a way we can go about it. I'm not ashamed to say that, look, let us discuss. If it's a fact that nobody should build anywhere except your ancestral land, let's put it down. Let us know. Because if you tell me that I should not be able to build any part of the country except my village, if I don't do it, you can always refer to that law. But today, everybody will tell you Nigerians are free to build anywhere. But when you build, some people feel you are dominating them. So that's why some people will tell you, people like Nnamdi Kanu will say, when we listen to him, let us go our separate ways. Igbos, go and find their own country. So that all these things, whatever it is, it's not a Dorado. You go there and suffer, know that nobody can come and tell you off again. But let me stop here for give others the chance so that when if I have chance, I come back and expatiate on it. Thank you very much, Niger Watch. Thank you.
Thank you, Augustine. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much, everybody right there. Please help us to press on the like button. As you all can see that today we have a very, very heated broadcast. You know, it happens like this sometimes, you know, but let me pick some calls. You know, a lot of people trying to call in. Hello, good evening to you, sir. Thanks for calling in. You have 2 minutes. Please talk to us.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Niger Watch.
Thank you, sir. Go ahead. Talk to us. 2 minutes.
Yes. This talk of disunity again has been going on for like, we've been talking about it for like 4 weeks or so, as it is right now. In fact, some people have started talking about Bendel, Ika, Delta State, this one, that one, Edo North.
That's what the politicians want now. They are gradually succeeding now.
God bless you. That is it. The more they divide you people and make you people think that they are majority, the more they are winning. So tomorrow now, you see, there will be no protest anymore. Look at the NSAS protest. They were scared of it because we were all united then. But now, you see, they are trying to divide us one bit by bit by bit by bit, and they are succeeding.
It's very
but we
sad.
don't know that, see, that Biafra, that Odua we want, we need a better Nigeria with a better leader that will be like, okay, this is the best way to run things. So I'll give you your Biafra, I'll give you Odua. You can run your state, your region, with separately. That's how you do things. We need a good leader. If we have a selfish leader, you think he'll give you Biafra? You think he'll give you Odua? You think he'll give you? He will just put you together and keep on clashing your heads together so that you will not protest against them. In order for us to succeed, we need a good leader first that will bring us a better Nigeria by making us operate autonomously. I don't even know the grammar I should put there. But you see the way they are doing now, we are not going anywhere. Even if you want God to intervene, sir, God operates where there's love and unity. God doesn't operate somewhere where they are scattered.
Exactly. Thank you.
So, thank you very much, Mr. Niger Watch.
God bless you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. I got so many calls earlier on. Let me see if I can return 1 or 2 calls. You know, I don't want to look like we are not picking anybody's call. If I'm returning your call, you don't pick on time, Then Shukon also is also calling in, but I'm already calling somebody. Hello, sir. Thank you very much. Good evening to you. You called earlier on, sir, Midwest people. Talk to us.
Yeah, it's Midwest people.
Okay, thank you, sir. You have 2 minutes. Talk to us, sir.
Yeah, so let me just put something there. You know, the thing is this: the politics of our country is becoming very complex. But the only way we can win, if we want to be united, I think emotion. We have to deal with emotion. I think our emotion is becoming very high because when people make statements, nobody really want to digest it and understand what it really means. Like history, what the Oba said, it make it clear that not all Lagos, but some parts, Benin, really were there. But I want to tell Nigerians, how many Nigerians that knows very well that Lagos become part of Nigeria 1906? It was not part of Nigeria till that date. So they have to go and make research. The British seized Lagos and it was in their hand for many years before they gave it back to us in 1906. The indigenous people fought, and that is how the Benin lost control, and perhaps other kings in that area. And nobody talked about it. That's what I just want to put in here.
Thank you, sir.
So when they make research, they will understand. And that is why many people bear complete British name. They were part of us when they return it. Because those people were already British nationality. Just the way they seize island all over the world. They seize that place and they name it British West Africa Settlement. France did the same thing to Tubatu, which is today Mali. That was French West Africa settlement, some territory there. So that is the British, because of the resistance of these Calabari people, they gave up us that place, and Nigerians should be aware that every citizen there, example, about Macaulay, these are English people, Nigerian people who converted to the British after many years of settlement. Many people like that. So we are all one. Everybody in Lagos, Yoruba, and everywhere, if we want to go, we see how our ancestors were relating before the British came to destroy everything. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Okay, please, guys, allow me just one more last call. Let me call Chukunonso back from Abeokuta. Chukunonso, I'm calling you back if you are listening to me. Can you hear me, Chukunonso?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much,
Good evening,
sir. Good
sir.
evening to you. Thank you very much. Please talk to us. 2 minutes.
I'm also calling from Abeokuta. Yeah, thank you, sir. I just want to comment on the Lagos debacle, who founded Lagos. Really, when I heard it from Oba of Benin, I really felt sad about saying this Pablo Escobar was ordained by God. But later, I just had to realize that really is considering that the past 3 days there'll be no more, at least there's no more notable, or there's no demolition. So it's just a way to appease these people, because these people, they're on a vendetta pursuit. So they're just punishing, especially the Igbos. We know that the over 1 million, about 1 million vote that P2B got, it was only the Igbos that voted for him. But just like when Emperor Nero burnt down the Great Fire of Rome, burned down his own, he blamed the Christians. So it's just this weather is just unbelievable. Seeing two places, people's sweat being demolished. So really, I just feel that the truth of the matter is that it was just trying to appease them, so that at least they can downs their I don't know what I will even call it, but really is a pity. It's still part of the divide and rule tactics, because the Igbos will not be having this kind of anger about the Yoruba. So is what they are trying to do is still a part of divide and rule. But it's unfortunate. Everybody is suffering in Nigeria, whether you are Igbo, Benin, Hausa,
Exactly.
Yoruba, everybody is suffering. But it pains me that's why I keep saying, I tell people that the demons that is holding Nigeria is not demon. It is ethnicity, religion, poverty, illiteracy, ignorance. So they use, especially that ethnicity and religion. That's so, but that was what people was saying. No Muslims don't buy bread cheaper. Neither do Christians buy bread cheaper. But most people didn't. Most people voted on an ethnic and religious line. But really, for what's happening in Lagos, I think it really shows that the Oba of Benin tried, and kudos to him. Thank you.
Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you. These are somebody that is calling from Abeokuta, very close to Lagos there, so you know what that means. So please, guys, let's calm down. I understand the emotions. Somebody just called in right now that the emotions is taking more of the space than every other thing now, which is, I think we all need to work on it, including myself, because this is what the politicians want. They want us to continue to fight ourselves, confusion amongst us. Then they'll continue to do what they are doing. You know, if they are, obviously they are listening to us now, they are smiling. They'll say, yes, this is what I want. Let them even buy themselves now. They know that will never be our portion in Jesus' name, because this is what these guys want. You know, let's remove the emotions, you know, about build Lagos or do own Lagos or Yoruba own Lagos, and then that. The most important thing right now is that all this confusion is what the politicians are happy about. You know, on this platform, your opinion is 100%. Your insult is the only thing we try everything possible to truncate. You know, not your opinion. We allow people to talk here. Sometimes I even give opportunity for some people, right? You know, time for some people to continue to talk and talk and talk, just for me not to be blamed. Because if I cut them off at that particular time, I don't know the plan. So I just try to carry everybody along. But one thing you must know, human beings are not too easy like that to manage. So the same way I manage you guys must also manage me, because nobody is perfect. You know, we are fighting for a better Nigeria on this platform, nothing else. That's all we're doing. That's what, in fact, before the obedient thing came up, before Peter Obi even declared he wanted to become a president, this is what this platform is known for. We have been fighting for, you know, a better Nigeria. This platform was the first platform that mentioned it, that the smaller party will take over Nigeria. Yes, we did. We were only ringed out. Judiciary messed us up. INEC messed us up. If they wanted to be factual, to say it how it is, to do the right thing, Peter Obi won the election. And we said it on this platform like 2 years before Peter Obi declared to become a president, to run for presidency on this platform. So that's what I stand for. I can never change, even though I know I'm not God, but I can never change. What for? I've never taken cob or penny from any politicians, but I've been offered so many times for my platform. In fact, in Edo State now, you guys want me to be telling you, I've already been reached out already by some of the aspirants that want to become a governor in Edo State. I'm not that kind of person. I said it, the way I carry Peter Obi for head, I don't go carry anybody for head again like that. If you don't want to become a governor, come here, talk to the people yourself, and go to the field and fight by yourself. I don't put anybody for head again. And you cannot pay me to do it as well. So please, guys, stand for what is right. Even though now only one person they stand with you, it no matter. Let everybody go. But know in your heart that you're standing for what is right. Not be this life where somebody no go live forever. So we all carry matter, talk. People died today. People bite today. People bite yesterday. People will bite tomorrow. May that not be our portion if you are listening to me right now. What is it? Because sometimes we take things too personal. We are fighting for the same oppressors that is, you know, oppressing you and I. I don't get it. Thank you very much, my people. May God bless you all. Augustine, thanks very much earlier on for your wonderful unity expression, submission. Thank you. Let me come to Black Panther this time. Black Panther, thank you very much for your patience with us. Please, I would like you to talk to us. Please use, if you can still talk within that 8 or 10 minutes, that would be nice as well. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Najawaj. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can. The picture you were talking about, that's it on the screen.
Yes. Thank you very much for putting that picture. You guys, I thank you. I thank everybody for really arguing and coming to a round table. You see, there's one thing we all should know. When Olumide made mention of we are divided, I think I am one of the apostles of that word. That we are divided until we come together to a round table. I've been discussing it for more than a year. If we come together to a round table and talk, that is when the unity will start existing. For now, we are divided. And somebody came here to say, oh, we are not even in division. We can make a great nation. That's a fallacy. And one other thing again, yesterday, I think Alex made mention that the Oba went there just because to stop the pulling down of houses by the Lagos state government. And let's emphasize on that. I think both those points that Olumide made have been emphasized on, and he reiterated it again. He made mention it again. So we should all be very, very alert when we make statements here and when we argue, because people will always argue against every statement. But if you hold it, you see that people will come again and make reference to your statement. I want to see, you see that picture that Manjawo just showed. That picture is an embodiment of history of the Edo, the Yoruba. The Benin Empire, I will just brief through it, fact check me. The Benin Empire had been existing late before the 11th century. The Benin Empire dominated the Oko, they call the people that lived in Lagos, which Olumide emphasized on, but he didn't. I want to blow it out. Olumide was right. What we're saying is that every land in this world, somebody is already there. What our Oba said, the land Oko was not Eko, it was Oko, which was given by those fishermen and the hunters in that island. You staying there does not, it does not, but the Benin came there, conquered it, and 2.5 centuries, the Benin was stationed there, they dominated it, they put their culture there, and their culture was established. And that culture that was established is what you saw in that picture that the Oba of Lagos held. You see that staff of office, that thing he held, is called Ebe. That is what our chiefs, somebody hold it, somebody will hold it for the Oba. That is what our chief used in dancing in the Igwe festival for the Oba. So we should know this very well. 2.5 centuries.
Even the Oba of Lagos, that's the same thing he said now. With the
2.5 centuries, the Lagos was dominated, and Benin, the Oba of Benin, Oba Ado, gave Lagos a name. He called it Eko. History in my secondary school days. I don't know if most of us were opportunity to read history. That is what I was taught. And I went on research and I saw it. And the French people now brought the history back, which is well. And I said it here that when a black man writes history, a black man will tell him that it's not right. You see, that's the problem we have as black people, because we want to stand on top of the mountain and dominate ourselves. But history is something that you go and make reference. There's nothing bad in it, because the Benin's are warriors. They conquer different regions up to Benin Republic. That is what they should know. And it has been existing before 11th century. And they hold on to Lagos for 2.5 centuries. Fact check me. Thank you very much on that. I want to say one thing here concerning the Lagos demolition. The Lagos demolition has been there after the Civil War. That thing, that ideology has been there because some of the Fulani clan, especially their leadership, hated the Igbos, what they did to their leaders, which our able professor of law has told them that the coup that they said it was all Igbo coup was never all Igbo coup. I think we all should have fact-checked him when he was making that historical speech. And that is where I picked my foundation from. And I also picked my foundation from when the BBC interviewed the Fulani head, the leadership of Fulani. I won't say his name, it's left for you to go and check. When he interviewed them, he said the Igbo has a character dominating when they put them in a place. That is wrong. That is wrong. The Igbo does not dominate. The Igbo come because we are one. And the Igbo come there to add to the development of that place. And if you want see them right as somebody that is good, and you can take in, you can as well absorb them, and they will develop your land, and which has been all over that the Igbo goes to any land, they don't dominate, but rather they develop that land. But because of the coup, that fallacy has been made on that Igbo, that coup to eliminate the leadership of the Northern Enclave, that one idea was formed, that no matter what they exist as one Nigeria, they will never give an Igbo man to head that one Nigeria. And Igbo, they will make it in such a way, alienate them ever dominating any part which the Fulani will part and parcel of in anything. That is the statement of their leader. Go and fact check me. I am trying to interpret what he's saying, and go and fact check me. Now, I will come back to what Shettima allegedly, but it's not allegedly, that was him speaking there, and it has been confirmed. He was speaking with the former Ogun State governor. Shettima made one thing, one very fact. I always say here that the words of a man is who the man is. Your mind can be known through the word you speak. You cannot differentiate yourself from the word which you speak. It is you, it is your mind which is being spoken in an elaborate form through your tongue. So Shettima said one thing. He said they are going to alienate, join forces with the Yorubas, with their leadership. That is what it means. Some part of the Yoruba leadership. That they are going to alienate the Igbos in such a way that they will dominate them, take them out of all those places that Igbos are really, using it to contribute to the economy of a place where they live in, like in the medical sector, the pharmacy sector, other sector, which the Igbos are really, they are going to make sure that they take the Igbo out of, they frustrate them and box them to their land, so that their own people will not be dominating it. And he make reference to what they are doing in Kano and the states which he governed, that they are taking the Igbos out of there and training their people, empowering their people so that they can dominate the pharmaceutical sector and other sector. He made that statement. And that's where he said they are going to form alliance, quote and unquote. Remember this, alliance with the leadership of the Yorubas. That alliance was given birth when AD came confronted, when the AB emerged with the Fulani party, which the past president of Nigeria was the head. He merged together. That was when will I put this word like amalgamation per se? That was when it merged. And Shettima was one of the executor of that statement, because he is somebody that when he ate to the latter. He never apologized. Go and look at Shettima. He never apologized for any statement he has made, and he put it down to the latter. What the plan is said, it is the plan, an agreement. That is what you see the Lagos State governor, who is a stooge to the Lagos State leader, head of, who is the president of Nigeria now.
All right,
that is what is executing to you all. And what our Oba went there to do, you see, you give Caesar what belongs to Caesar. For you to get something to stop, our Oba went there. He did not go there alone. He went there because he was invited into this issue. And when he went there, he gave Caesar what belonged to Caesar. And that statement was what brought about of the stoppage of demolitions of the building. That confirmed it. You people, the reason why Nigeria is speaking concerning this issue is that I stand yesterday, if you look at my statement, I say I don't stand with that statement. Because I made ones that said there might be wisdom in royalty, what they speak. But I am looking at it literally I don't stand with that statement. He's my father. I can say, Daddy, I don't stand with this statement because I take it literally, and the understanding I am putting it now that he gave Caesar what belonged to Caesar. That is all our Edo state made. And nobody has a right. All of us are priests. That is how we are brought up. Nobody has a right from heaven to earth to cause royalty. Our Oba. We will fight you till Jesus come. We will fight you. That is how we are all brought up in Benin, Edo State. Even in the Benin, some people tried it. They knew what they saw. The former governor of military governor of Edo State, when he tried to do it, he knew what he saw. The son of Edo State, our great chief, he knew what he saw when he wore red with the Oba to court. He knew what he saw. So you see what happened that day.
Please
People should know that
round
we adore. Is our royal head, is our father. Something that we don't play with. We don't mess up because we have been existing before 11th century. We have been existing and we have been doing all this from 11th century to this century. So we cannot afford let anyone protective we are to mess up with our kingship. It's never done. Every man that comes, you see where all the governors, when they come to encounter with our king, they always put on white. That is how it's supposed to be. Our king cannot put on red. You put on red. You cannot. You can never. That means you want to fight our king. And we entire Benin kingdom will fight you to the latter. Even those that tried it in Benin, they went and begged.
Thank you.
A lot of sacrifice. So thank you, Mr. Naija Watch. And that's a brief. Briefly, that is what the Fulani clans that is being separated in the northern region are trying to do to the Igbo clan. Igbo are the Yorubas. Let me make this final statement. The Yorubas are the most accommodative. I'm not doing it because I want to fair favor. They are the most accommodative tribe that I have seen, myself, I've seen.
Exactly.
In the entire Nigeria. They are the most accommodative. So thank you, Mr. Naija Watch.
Thank you so much. Thank you. For those of you that is trying to compare pastor with our Oba, I'm not here for us to do comparison, but I want it like OG Okbet said earlier on, it is good for some of us to go back to history. The likes of so many religious leaders have been to the palace. They go on their both knees on the floor, on the ground. The both knees in the likes of Pastor Chris, many. I don't want to be mentioned, but do your history. Find your history, or rather, do your research. For you to know what I'm talking about. So we are not.
Naija Watch, just a second, 2 seconds, please.
Go ahead.
You see that guy you showed, that one that wore green, that was trying to dispute it. That was the guy, allegedly, but you can fact check me. That was the guy that stole the stool, the throne, what they call it, what they give them as Oba in Lagos State. That was the man that took it, and he confirmed it. It's on YouTube there. You can play it, you can find it. That was the one that took it. He confirmed himself.
Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate every one of you. I just want you guys to understand that yes, I will continue to say this. I personally disagree with my father with that statement that God ordained Tinubu, which I totally disagree. And I want you to also disagree if you want. That is the only thing I'm against. Nobody should change my words, that people are changing it, trying to stop people's opinion. We are not talking about opinionism here at all. Since 3 days, we have never, is not what we are talking about insults. No insults. You can express yourself, how you want to express yourself. That's not a problem. I just played a video not long just now where somebody was actually expressing himself, saying that maybe our Alba collected $2 million. You are not the one that played that video. I played it. You are not the one, and you are still accusing me. Some of you that is listening to me right now, you don't go play those kind of videos. If you're in my shoes. So I don't understand. Your opinion is your right. Nobody will ever stop you from it. But you can never insult my Oba in my presence. If you want to insult my Oba, do it in your living room. If you have a wife or your husband, I'm gonna gather do it from our house, but not on my platform. And apart from my Oba, you can never use my platform to insult any Oba in Nigeria. Not here. Never. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much for your understanding. And I also want to let our viewers, our listeners to understand that, yes, if you are new on this platform, maybe this might be strange to you that this happened today. Yes, it does happen once in a while. We call it a heated session. It do happen once in a while. But one thing you must understand is that we all are family here. Give us a mandate is my brother. So I wish many of you know what he's doing, to make sure that this broadcast stand every blessed day, then you'll be surprised, So, but it doesn't matter because it's my brother. I cannot hit him hard, or he cannot hit me hard. That's what the platform is all about. Mr. Alex, if you go and do your, if you go back to history, for those of you that have been following us for a while, Mr. Alex don't get basketballs from me on this platform. Where he verse, in me verse, everybody verse. But he's here with me all the time. He's still here with me. So, in fact, half of the things I've done to Mr. Alex, some people, why I don't to, they never come to my platform again. They not come again. But he's always here with me. So Mr. Oga CM is here right now. Oga CM was disrespected here, call a tribalist and all that on this platform. Say because a person disrespected on this platform, make it leave me. He's here with me. He promised me that after the election, Nigeria Watch, I will be with you, and he's with me. So come on, guys, don't take things too far. Like I've always said, if you deliberately create a vacuum in people's life, God will refill that vacuum. If you get my statement right, if you deliberately create a vacuum in anybody's life, like, no, if I leave and say I go do a life, God will come for that person. But if it's naturally, then there's no problem. Because a lot of people have done this. Many of you listening to me today, a lot of people have done this. A lot of people have even told you you will never amount to anything. And God have used you to prove them wrong, right? So that's life. So please, let's be able to take criticism sometimes. That's not a problem. As long as it's not an insult, that's not a problem. Let's take it. People criticize me myself today, most of the time, on this platform. It's a normal thing. If you don't insult me, no problem. Somebody actually wrote to me a couple of days ago that this is what I do, this is the way you're supposed to do it and all that. I responded back, thank you, may God bless you. I don't even know this person. That is the only way you can climb and get to somewhere in life. But if you think you're always right in everything, you go nowhere. Please, let's manage ourselves. As a human being, we must have the ability to manage each other's. That is the only way it works. Thank you very much, everybody. I don't know if Madam Patricia is there to talk to us. Madam Patricia, are you there with us?
I'm here, Mr. Elvis, but I will not say anything. I think I don't flog the matter enough.
Okay, better.
Thank you.
Better. Thank you, ma. God bless you. Thank you so much. All right. Okay, let me come to everybody. I've given their submission today. I will go to give us our mandate now. I beg, make una let him talk. Let him finish his statement. If you want to interject him, when he finish, ask me. I'll give you 1 minute to interject him, so that, because I noticed that this interjection sometimes makes people to forget what they wanted to say. Even though I understand sometimes we just want to quickly come in, but somebody that wanted to speak will now automatically become a stammerer. When I noticed earlier on, say, give us a mandate, now become a stammerer because you don't know what you want to talk again. Please let people land. Then you not. I don't know why. Be like say now only your guys see him now they hold pen and paper for this platform. Because people like Black Panther will never get pen and paper with him. People like Alex will never have pen and paper with him. Because everything
I get paper and pen. Forget that one. If I don't get time.
No, you do always interject anyhow. Eh?
No, you are educating the people. So I want to correct him to go back to the wrong place. So it's not it's not an addiction. It's just trying to correct so that I can go on that direction. We are informing people.
All right. You're right. You're right. All right. Thank you very much, my people. Please do us a favor. Press on the like button. Some of you super chatted us when everywhere they hot. You know, I'm so sorry. I'm not sure I acknowledge anybody, but I just want to say now, thank you. Dr. Alexander Gomez came to the platform. Una not let her talk. Dr. Alexander Gomez, he paid me say you could not pass your submission. But thank you very much for the super chat, sir. I appreciate you. Dr. Happy Life. Thank you very much. Dr. Happy Life don't criticize me tire since and he still super chat. You see, this one are realists. They go tell you I be, but they are with you. That's all I always cry for, that I want. You know, criticizing me is not a problem, but still be with me. Don't say don't criticize me, only you go your verse come on, say, okay, may the world end. No, the world not go end if it is deliberate. Dr. Happy Life, may God bless you. Thank you very much, everybody that is right there. If you know you're just joining us right now, thank you so much. If you replay back this video, anything you hear, make you not take on too personal. We are family here. That is what it's called panel. Yes, if maybe in a face-to-face hall, now would they do this thing? So people, they throw share, they throw bottle, they throw everything. So that is how it is. May God bless you. Give us about it, please. Give us your final. We are taking a final submission right now. Give us your final submission. You have should we do for 5 minutes now? Abemo do for 5 minutes. Commit or tire. 5 minutes, sir. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for the time. Again, hopefully you guys can hear me clearly.
Yes, your network is better now. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. I shared a link with you. Are you able to show that link and for people to see?
Let me see. Oh, okay. Let me just quickly show this 1 minute before you pass your submission. Then, you know, this woman matter is so painful. I've not actually talked about it like that though, you know, but I know I have reference to it. That is it right there. Just in, Nigeria called for immediate release of Rhoda Jatu. Nigerians from all walks of life have called for the immediate release of a Christian woman, Rhoda Jatu, who has been condemned to detention for blasphemy charges in controversial circumstances since May 2022. This is coming after her attorneys sought to get her case dismissed, an attempt which was futile. CSI, a Christian human rights organization, report that at a hearing on November 27, 2023, a high court in Bauchi State rejected a no-case submission request brought by the defense. Following this dismissal, Rhoda Jatu will therefore be tried for blasphemy, an offense in Sharia law punishable by death penalty if found guilty. Jesus. Nigerians have joined voices to call for the immediate release as trend the hashtag Free Rhoda Jatu. God do. This woman's story is so pathetic. Talk to us, sir.
Thank you very much for sharing that. Nigerians, let's understand something. We gather here to make submissions, to make comments, and to actually educate ourselves. We are all Nigerians. Whether you are Yoruba, you are Hausa, you are Igbo, we are all Nigerians. Now, when two brothers enter the house and they come out laughing, they've not told themselves the truth. When we come out with frown faces, that means truth has been said. Let's live for the truth. Let's stand for the truth. Let's do the truth. If you're in the north, you're in the south, you're in the west, if you have a social media handle, please hashtag Free Rhoda now, because a Christian lady is about to be prosecuted under a Sharia law. And what is the offense? The offense is on the fact that she exposed those that lynched Deborah to death. I wish my fellow brothers can actually listen to me when I was making my submission earlier, and they will understand where I'm coming from. 3 days ago, I spoke on this channel, not to disrespect the Oba of Benin, but only to disagree with what he said. So if I went on a different platform to speak, I think the person that sent you the video, they not even sent you everything. But that's just by the way.
Give us a mandate. Okay, it seems that you didn't hear what I said earlier on. Let me put it on because I wanted you to go play it again. What I'm saying that you went to another platform, you did not disrespect the Oba of Benin. That's what I said. I said your submission.
Did I disrespect him also on this channel?
Yeah, but here your emphasis here is high. But on that platform, you were extremely calm. You say you don't want to talk about the Oba of Benin, but you did not agree with his statement. You just move on to the other topic. That's what I said. I didn't say you disrespected
so when
him.
I came here, did I disrespect him on this platform? Well, I mean, let's just leave that. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. You know, one thing is this is why we are Nigerians, and this is why we are humanity, because we disagree to agree. Only if we know ourselves in person, we could have been more better. I wish I'm in Europe now. Maybe I would have just come and knock on your door, and then we'll talk.
I'm not in Europe. I'm not in Europe. I'm in the UK. We used to be in Europe. Yeah, CM are not Europe anymore.
Okay. You guys are another migrate go Yankee, right? That's good.
They are under the king. They are under the king.
Okay, they are under Oba of UK. Oba Tokoye, Oba UK. We greet you,
sir. Don't get that. You don't get that.
Oba Charles, we greet you. We will not disrespect you. You will live long, Oba Charles. And the Oba of Benin, you also live long. Oba of Ife, you will live long. Popo of Wari, you will live long. Ezi of Anambra, you will live long.
Just say all the Obas. Just say all the Obas.
You will live long. All you Oba will respect you. Our pastors too will respect you. So from now henceforth, please, people, respect your Oba, respect your pastor. But you know one thing is nobody will disrespect the king. People are just not in line with their opinion.
Let me tell you one thing. Give us a mandate. Give us a mandate. It's just like, maybe you get it this way. Just like our papa now, our biological father, just do something for house where we not like. With a verse come on for house sometimes now. I don't know whether you remember the way we take grow. Or your verse come on for house. You already know say what papa do not good, but you go insult him. I'm talking about your own biological father right now.
Nobody can insult their father. And my question to you, and that's why I keep asking you this question: did I disrespect the king on this platform? That's just my simple question, so that Nigerians will be aware that
you didn't.
Thank you very much. That is it. And even on the violence space.
No. You were even more calm there.
So listen. So that's why people don't understand when people speak. Sometimes you don't even know their state of mind. That day I just left office. As I'm talking to you now, I'm in my car talking to you as I'm talking to you now. So one thing is just the fact that, see, we all are, regardless of our foundation or our background, we are all the same. You may see me, maybe the way I speak about humanity is because I am humane. The houses being destroyed in Lagos. Someone who may have a house in the United States of America. Tinubu has a house in New York.
1 minute, sir. 1 minute more.
Have they gone to their house to go and destroy their house? No. But why should the Igbo be dealt with? Only because they made a choice to vote for somebody. That is wickedness. That is wickedness. That is not how life should be. And so Nigerians, please, let's make it known. Please, if you have your social media handle, hashtag free the Rhoda now, because our only offense is on the fact that she exposed those that lynched Ebola to death. And this is what you and I should be talking about this kind of situation, about the budget, about the fact that Tinubu's cases are not being handled in Supreme Court, than fight over this issue of
thank you.
Who found Lagos or what be done. So thank you very much. So appreciate it. And Mr. Everline, please allow me. Mr. Everline or Mrs. Everline, I don't know who is behind that name, but I mean, thank you very much. We are not fighting here. I mean, Mr. Elvis is my brother, Dr. CM, Mr. Alex is my brother. We are all together. I will still be here tomorrow. So
God bless you.
this
God
place in
bless
the
you.
house, all of us. Thank you very much. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Give us a mother. God bless you. God bless you. Anybody on the comment section? No, is a normal thing. We might even have worse than this tomorrow. You know, it's a normal thing. You know, people need to be free to express themselves how they feel. But at the end of the broadcast, we come together again. Please understand with us. You know, if we have to start showing you the hypocrisy of us, I'm not sure you will like it. So allow us to just say it and express it how we feel, you know, so we are not fighting each other's. And you know, like what you said just now, give us a mother. I want to quickly say on that. You said we should be talking about Tinubu, how to remove. I don't know, to be honest, I've said it before. I mean, I don't know how to remove Tinubu again now.
No,
So for
Tinubu
me,
can be removed, and I submit to you honestly. It can be removed.
yes, that one make una do am abeg, because everybody is suffering. Make una
International
put do am.
pressure. Yes,
If
yes.
yeah, if like you see, Mr. Peter Obi now, do you know that Mr. Peter Obi gets more recognition in the
Yes.
world now than the president of
Eh,
Nigeria?
Exactly, yes,
Yes.
yes, that one
Now,
is
so
true.
now, so that's one. Then number two, now Deco is already forming, is already doing something underground.
Yeah, listen to them the
Republic,
other day.
Republicans have something to feed on. Then we as Nigerians, and this is why Nigerians should be bothered that we all come together. If we all come together and eat this street tomorrow, the guy will leave. It happened in Sri Lanka. It can be done in Nigeria. I believe that.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you once again. Okay, let me call on the next person, which is Mr. Alex. Oh, no, it's Mr. Olumide. Okay, Mr. Olumide, please hold on. Let Mr. Alex speak, then I'll come to you. Mr. Alex, give us your final 5 minutes, sir.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Najawash. I stand on the existing protocol. Mr. Give us a mandate. Yeah, sorry for the emotional outburst. Najawash platform is a social media synagogue where we come in as the
Give your logo
gladiators
Abacha, another logo Abacha, you do your
to
logo
dissect.
Abacha,
Yeah,
give
it's
your logo Abacha.
not logo Abacha or logo Apacha rather, or logo Maki just now. We have to Babana just now, let peace reign. For me, I still maintain my stand. I thank everybody who is behind the peace negotiations still going on in Lagos, vis-a-vis the demolition. Because if you've ever built a house, you will know the sufferings of people right now. Landlords becoming destitute overnight because of political crinkle, crankom, because of election for to go. And we should not just trivialize the visits of the great Oba of Benin, of the ancient Benin kingdom. We should not. Let me tell you, the president government of Brazil, about 2 years ago, sent a letter to Buhari to give to the king of Benin City, Oba of Benin, that his ancestors, an Oba of the ancient Benin kingdom, was the first government to which Brazil happy independence on their emancipation from the colonial rule in Brazil. Benin was a kingdom then, a great kingdom. It was under Buhari's government. The video is there. Arise carried it. Chinese carried it. Benin Kingdom was not defeated by the British. The grave of Captain Phillips, the man that led the British army when they were defeated, is still in Ekewa Road. The British consulate come to put flower there to a fallen soldier. Every year they do that. Go and fast check me. The British had to go back to go and negotiate with the Germans, the Belgium, the French, the Spaniards to invade Benin again, the present-day NATO forces, in the infamous invasion 1897. So they didn't defeat, it was the NATO forces. What they did to Libya and Gaddafi is what was done to us, because the kingdom was great, so organized. So somebody was saying somewhere that if we are that great, why are we just one state? These are lands that were given away through negotiations. We gave up Lagos through negotiations. We gave up Togo through negotiations. We gave up Benin Republic to the French through negotiations. The world was emerging, evolving, civilization, modernization. Go and fact check me. Why are they returning the looted artifacts? So it was a great kingdom with prosperity, with great organizational theory. The political organograph was second to none. That the Portuguese explorers who first came, instead of staying 1 week, that 7 days, they spent 3 months. make it join, admiring the beautiful streets, the lanes. People who often visit from Lagos or other parts, they tell you Benin have the best road network, but we lack the good governance to tie out this road and make it beautiful. The lanes, the street lights. Gentlemen and ladies, the greatness of the ancient Benin Kingdom prompted the jealousy of the royal British Kingdom those days. In their quest to expand their trade, they invaded Benin and they were beaten blue and black. And they came back with European forces to do what they did. And guess what? When they defeat kingdoms those days or a territory, they usually kill their leader. They respected the Oba of Benin and deported him to Calabar with his wives and his entourage. That is the greatest honor somebody invading your land will do to you, leaving you alive as a mark of honor. So we have to continue to educate ourselves. Yeah. We have to continue to learn. Thank you.
I know if we talk about Emefiele where he once spent Christmas.
Yes. For me, the Emefeleism or the Emefielic activities is an in-house thing with the APC political caucus. For me, it's like dog eating dog. We will not find any daylight.
For prison, it's not fair now.
Yes. Where is Buhari today? Either the real or the fake Buhari that he was helping to loot the country dry. Where is Emefiele? For me, I cannot. I would not want to communicate. It's like wasting my saliva, Mr. Najawa. I just want us to know that the Oba of Benin visit to Lagos. Come again?
Tinubu should go and get Buhari was the one that sent Emefiele. Emefiele didn't do whatever he did on his own. So
yes. So let me round up with that girl.
Madam Patricia is saying something. Go ahead, Madam.
Okay.
I said, please make we call Emefiele now. Call her for us. Maybe we go take and remember the people we want to talk about.
Okay, if let's finish, we'll call her before we call her.
Now Buhari now Buhari now you call.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Najawash. Emefiele or Emefeleism for me is an in-house thing with the APC. My regard to the girl that is about to be executed. We will not allow it under this government. We continue to raise awareness. Thank you, Mr. Najawash. I'm very grateful. Mr. Give us a mandate. My sincere apology once again. Thank you. Long live the Oba Benin. Oba Atokbere.
God bless you, my brother. Thank you so much. More call. When I say Buhari or Emefiele, who should want call for this matter? So,
No. Nah. So Emefiele no get 300 million.
Buhari. Say it again, Buhari.
I don't still know why some people are going against the CBN rules. Government, when me fail, government, CBN governor give us the rules that we should go with, that we should abide with. Governor even said,
Okay, come back.
Thank you. You know, all right. Before Garcia, I bet make
don't come back.
Mr. Olumude talk to us. Mr. Olumude, if you are still there with us, please give us your final 5 minutes, sir.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go straight and say that Nigeria, we've not started the work of nation building at all. We are just still dancing around primordial sentiments, you know, ethnic division, politicizing ethnicity and religion. Buhari did his own around religion. Now Tinubu is doing it around ethnic division. But I just want to say all of this is about resource control. You know, at the end of the day, whichever way you want to look at it. like I would say, like I said initially, nation building. I mean, I've been to a lot of platform or talk shows I've listened to where people say we have to love one another. We have to do this. We have to forget ethnic sentiments. We have to speak about one Nigeria. We have to don't speak about what bothers your own ethnic group alone. Every other ethnic group suffers it. See, this is very simple. If we are sincere about doing all this, if we are sincere about it, you put it into document. You make it into a law that will bind everybody. That is what civilized societies do. It is that law, that document that will bind everybody together. So that when you flout it, you are punished. We know we all agree to it. And nobody will, when that man breaks that law, regardless of what ethnic group he's from, nobody will say, oh, he wasn't told. Nobody will say, oh, he's not aware of it. You understand? We were almost there during the regional system when every region was operating on its own based on their own regional constitution, and there was a central one, but the regional, we were doing things our own way, and until the first military coup, but now we have all devolved to states. It's going to be difficult for us to go back to that regional system because we've devolved to states, we've moved on, but we can still make it work for us as a Black united country, if that is the one unifying factor. But we have to make laws that every one of us will respect, so that if the Northerner wants to be governed by Sharia, fine, that is their wish. If in the South they want to be governed by whatever laws they want, you understand, we will respect everybody's culture and religion, so that you know that, yeah, it is in this law, it is in our constitution, but not one that was forced down everybody's throats. So that if these people are saying that our resources, this is what we want to do with it, we want to pay tax to the center, let it be so. But you don't grab other people's resources and force and share that money among all the other ethnic groups. And so we are one Nigeria, one country. No, it's not done that way. No civilized society does that. Unitary system of government has never worked anywhere. Most especially where there's that particular country is made up of different ethnic groups. Go and check Niger. It is a mess. It is a mess what the French created in Niger with the unitary system. That's what they operate. It's a mess. You understand? So it's never going to work anywhere. We need to make and operate a true federal system or we come to a table and talk how we want to govern ourselves. If we are going to call ourselves one country, then you don't tell one ethnic group not to vote. When the time comes to voting, you call ourselves one country, you tell them not to vote. You begin to discriminate. If UK is one of the most conservative society. Imagine that Pakistani-born man that became the mayor of London. Imagine if they said, you know what, we don't want you, you're a foreigner, you're not going to be. Imagine UK could have done that. They could have done that, but the optics would have been very bad for them, that it would have affected them till today. So we can't even hold a free and fair election in that country at the local government. That is why it is one of the problems of that country where that leads to godfatherism. If you cannot elect your own local government chairman and allow the governor to pocket all of them into his hand, why will you not share the resources that is meant to develop the local government? Development is supposed to start at the local government level. When the governor pockets all the over 10, 12 local governments in the state into his pocket, how will development happen? Because those local government chairmen are not independent. They are not beholden to the people, they are beholden to the governor. That is what godfatherism creates. And the elite don't want that to change. They don't want it to change. The people, I always say, the
All
people
right,
did
sir.
their best.
Please. Thank you.
The people did their best during the last election. I don't know what else the people will do again, because the people don't control the police. They don't control the army. Now they've taken over the judicial system. So I don't know if things are getting better or things are getting worse when the people cannot elect their own leaders. When you cannot elect your own leader, your own governor, I don't know how development will happen. Because it is about resource control. These people still want to continue to control the resources that is meant for the people.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, Olumide. God bless you, sir. Thank you. Augustine, please talk to us at 5 minutes. God bless you, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Niger Watch. I think I use my final minute to thank everybody. Give us a mandate. Thank you very much for putting up a spirited defense. Niger Watch, thank you for directing the affairs the best way you know fit. Alex, our in-house historian, thank you for your insight. And Olumide, I always believe, having listened to you on some different platforms and then here, I always know where you stand. One Nigeria is a scam. I know it's a scam because of the fact that we do not want to, really. I think Ojuku said we are too afraid to unite. So our problem is that we don't want to unite. We are afraid of unity. So that is the problem, Nigeria's problem. Otherwise, I don't see anything bad in different people of different ethnic group or value system coming together, say this is how we want to live. It's as simple as that. And the real meaning of nation building, particularly for a country that is as complex as Nigeria, is dialogue. That's all. A marriage is dialogue. Dialogue, whether under you are annoyed, you are not. Sometimes you will be annoyed, there will be dialogue. Sometimes you are happy, there is dialogue. So that dialogue will be there. But in Nigeria, people just try to avoid it and they assume that we have arrived. Therefore, let us build. We haven't arrived. That is the issue. We may think that we are 60 years, 100 years old since amalgamation or 60 years after independence. Nigeria hasn't arrived. That's why we are having all these problems, this, that. Do you know the way Ogoniman is feeling? Do you know? When they live there, in my village, I can scoop off a sand, just like sand. Ogoni may bring his own, his block. Why? Because the oil has peeled and they damaged everywhere. They keep saying it. So that's not fair. People are dying different, are being, by the different parts of the country due to insecurity and banditry and terrorism. So there's a lot. And like P2B reminded us, no country will have the youthful population between, say, 20 to 40 years or 45, and they're in the majority, yet they are not doing anything. It's impossible now. There must be social problems, be it robbery, be it terrorism, anything. So you see, sometimes certain things happen in Nigeria for us to take stock, get back and take stock. But people will always believe, because win an election, Ashewaju go till 2027, there's nothing anybody can do. It's a lie. That is not it. The mistake we made in 2015, people say move on, we moved on. 2019, move on, we moved on. Now look at 2023. It's not like that. Sometimes you sit back and take stock. Before Nigeria, let me repeat what Bola Ige said. Before Nigeria will get its acts together, you have to ask themselves two questions. Do we really want to continue to live together? Of course, most people will say yes. Then under what terms? The fact that the military wrote a constitution, though it is military decree, the fact that they remember to write it means that they underscored the importance of a constitution. And the Englishman says, what is worth doing is worth doing well. Since you want to write it, why not write it well? It doesn't mean that it will be perfect. But part of writing it is let the people the people you is going to apply to, let them say their mind. That was the closest Jonathan came in 2014 with the conference. That's what we want. We now say this is how we want to move. And if that being the case, that is when the real peace and development will come, nation building. Nigeria can just overtake any country on the world if all these things are sorted out. But people are afraid that when we come together, their secrets will be known or this. It doesn't mean everything should be placed on the table. But until that is done, that's why we are having demolition somewhere, arbitrary demolition, nothing. And then until somebody has to intervene, then there was a ceasefire. Ordinarily, The Oba of Benin need not go to Lagos. He need not, because the law applies everywhere. Whether you vote A or B, it doesn't mean the law should apply. But in this case, we use certain things as a vendetta to show some people pepper. It's not. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work. But let us also remember that nature abhors a vacuum. That when one door closes, you may think that that wall, there's no door. That is when you know that that wall you think is a wall is really an expressway. There you get out. Two doors cannot close at the same time. When two doors close at the same time, it means the person has spy, the way they say it. But as long as there is life, there is always a way to survive. More so when some people have had a history of surviving against all odds. So certain things, Nigeria, we should ask ourselves the question. Look at the lady that is on death row now, the Rhoda, give us a mandate brought up. Something like this, there should be rules. We don't just do something because of maybe today I will go and plead. They say CM is because of you've intervened. I shouldn't be the person. Let the law take its course. Let's have a law that so that everybody will know. In the UK, you can't hold somebody. They say, look at Ekweremadu when he was being tried. Nigeria made representation on tempered justice with mercy. Nigeria, what you know now. In the end, what happened? Did it have effect? It had no effect because the law is the law. If it's in Nigeria, they say the high powerful delegation of senators came, pleaded high in village chief came, pleaded the senators' wives association went to consult to plead, all those things. They said in the end, there is powerful. We want to. That is because we don't want to practice what we really want. Otherwise, make the law, because if the law is there, before you even commit the crime, you've already know. For now, I'm assuming that as a person, if I go to Plateau State and I was able to buy a land, I can build my house there and be living there. Even if I decide to, because I am now made money, I now build like 1,000, you can't tell me I'm dominating because I bought the land. I bought it. I didn't snatch it from you. So it's not, I don't dominate you. We are not competing. If you like, you can come and build. I didn't prevent you. But in Nigeria, they will just see it. But if the law is there, I will be thinking that the law empowers me or entitles me. Anywhere you go, you can even go anywhere. But in Nigeria, people see it. I don't know whether it's envy or jealousy or illiteracy or disease or maybe because of ignorance. And then people are mining it and then we are taking ourselves backwards. Nigerians own properties in South Africa, in UK, in US. They said, for those of you in US, they said Nigerians are the most successful immigrants in America. They are the most successful. And that success means they are, I think, with minimum of 60% bachelor's degree. And they are in top job. Either the Filipinos are number one in nursing, Nigeria are number two, or Nigerians are number one, Filipinos are number two in the whole of US. And you know how much they made. And they will be living in good houses. Native Americans, those druggies everywhere, are they telling them, we take a caterpillar and then one mayor? It's not done now. It's not done. Nigeria should learn what you can't tolerate abroad. Don't practice it at home. We go abroad to own. Look at Dubai. Okay, what if Dubai decide to say they want to demolish some properties? It will shake Nigeria. People will say, now, wow, because you are going there to own, but somebody cannot own in your own place. Why? Even when it was bought. So this envy and jealousy must stop. Otherwise, let us tell each other the truth and then do not leave the person who want to make a headway because we are tired of this. You can't just be building up after 20 years, the whole thing will crash and you start again. As an Igbo, our people build up till 1970, crashed. Then after 1970 with 20 pounds, we continued again building. Now again, everything will crash. Then my children, the coming generation, will now start their own again. It doesn't work that way now. For what? Because of unity? I beg. Otherwise, somebody will say, leave me, take your unity, let me be my own, so that if I want to move forward, I move forward. Uganda, let me end on this note. Nigeria is trying to celebrate a Dangote refinery. Uganda is building electric buses. That's what they will be using. Uganda, from Kampala to Mbarara to Gulu. Go and check the map. Uganda electric buses. That's what they want to be using. So whether crude oil will cost $1, it doesn't concern them anymore. But Nigeria is still clapping hand for we will get refinery. Uganda is going electric because that is what where the world is going. Now Nigeria is still celebrating crude oil of 1973 as if we are in oil boom. So that's a shame for a country like Nigeria. I just want to point this out. Tanzania is putting electric charging cables in different places in the country. What he's trying to tell you is that they've got 24-hour electricity. Can Nigeria boast of that? Nothing. These are Africans, so I don't want to compare Western Europe. These are just African countries. Look at where Nigeria is. Look at where we are. Can you look at where we are? Tanzania of yesterday, people that we were borrowing money to. Now they are putting an electric charge so you can charge your car on the road. But Nigeria is still waiting for Dangote refinery. Oh, we imported fuel. It's a shame. Please, some people should not drag some people back. That is that is the whole gospel of unity in diversity. If you don't want to practice what you like, but let me, if you can't cope with me, let me go. Then all this every day Obi continue being a boy. Every year Obi is a boy in Nigeria. Look at, we are borrowing money. Are we really not ashamed? Are we really not? What is a country like Nigeria is good? So if Somalia is borrowing, Nigeria will be joining. Let's go and borrow for what? Why should Nigeria be borrowing money? It's a shame. Good night, Niger Watch. Thank you.
It's a big shame, man. It's a big
It's
shame.
true.
That's why we are here every day fighting, doing our part. Yeah, but let's continue to do our part, my people. Don't allow these politicians to divide us. We shouldn't allow ourselves to be divided, because I noticed now, since for the past couple, in fact, after the election, division is gradually piling up on us. Please, let's work against that, because if we are divided, we are in big trouble. I appreciate every one of you, my people. Thank you very much for your time with us today. I'll use the opportunity to thank everybody that came into the panel today. Thank you so much. For those of you that are still here, Madam Patricia, thank you so much. Mr. Olumide, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Augustine, thank you so much. I appreciate you. My brother, give us a Made. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. The heated part of it today, is a normal thing. Maybe not your turn today. Tomorrow, if it be my turn. Next tomorrow, if it be Augustine turn. That's what the platform is all about. So, yeah. Yes, it's always like that. So let's learn to manage each other. And those of you that have already left, Mr. Alex, thank you. Black Panther, thank you. And many others. May God bless every one of you. Dr. Alexander Gomez, I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much for coming to the panel today. Unfortunate that you could not give your submission. Everywhere was just heated, man. Thank you. I appreciate those of you that called in. Thank you very much. And those of you that on the comment section, may God bless every one of you. I appreciate you all, starting from Mother of All Mommy Diaspora. We're following up with your comments, calming us down. Thank you, Mommy. We appreciate you. Thank you for being a good mother. Thank you very much, Neil James. Thank you, Dr. Happy Life. Thank you so much for being a truthful person. You really portrayed that today. You criticized me. You supported me. You are still here with me to the end. Yeah, this is what I want in my life. I want you to tell me the truth. Don't love me and allow me to fall in trouble. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. My dear sister right there, Patricia Nofe, I appreciate you. Constant, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Mike Ahyonbari, my brother, thank you very much. Riomi Abdul, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Olga, I can see you right there. Thank you so much. God bless you. Push Mom, thank you. Tony Africa, thank you very much, my wonderful people. I appreciate every one of you. And God, I go bless you, my people. Thank you. Abo Azi, thank you very much, sir, for all you do for us right here. SO, thank you. Fumi O, we missed you. It's good to hear from you. Thank you very much. And we miss Engineer Francis. Engineer Francis, since Supreme Court passed their judgment, we've not heard from you. I understand a lot of people are down because of the Supreme Court judgment, and a lot of people have lost hope in Nigeria. Please come back. We'd like to hear from you. We all are still learning from each other here. Thank you very much. Lighthouse, Ijidima, and many others. Thank you for your understanding. Please continue to learn to manage us on this platform. Let's continue to stand for what is right. Let's continue to fight to rescue our country. You know, that's the most important thing. You know, Christmas is around the corner right now. It's already obvious that a lot of people will suffer this Christmas because it's not easy. A lot of things are very, very expensive. You know, thank every one of you for your understanding. Please allow us to end the broadcast right now. Please press on the like button before you go. I also copy the link, help us to share as well if you can. And for those of you that are going to be playing back this video, please don't forget to like and share. Don't forget to subscribe with us. Hit the notification bell to be notified whenever we are here. The live interaction is very, very good, you know, so that we can respond on time, you know, to you. Thank you very much, my people. Now God bless you. Now. Take care and good night. I'll go see him and give us a mandate. Good night. Good night.
Thank you.
I know they do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love. Go there, biza. Kama bara walo ninu ife kan akanbi. I know they do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love. I go show you love. Kama bara walo ninu ife kan. But I know they do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love, oh, I go show you love, eh. Kama bara walo ninu ife kan. I know they do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love, oh, I go show you love, oh. Kama bara walo ninu ife kan. No, they do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Oh, Toba ti sanwó fún Ṣẹ́gun Nàbí o. Ẹ fẹ́ jókù. Alákọ̀bí. Ṣẹ́gun Nàbí. Alákọ̀bí. Sábà mẹ́la. Anybody. Any bobo. Anybody. Mo ló ń folú, ó gbà mí bó ṣe rí mi láti kíníṣí. Délé mo ló ń folú, ẹ jẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀. Délé o.